Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one. I'm back to playing Arknights. Last time, we left it at a bit of a cliffhanger, but also was exhausted, so I feel like that's understandable. And ever since, there's a couple of things that happened. There was this one time where I logged in, and there was this really cool cinematic, where Lapland was a wizard or something. But anyway, there's this new event that's happening, and I also got some more free pulls, and also realized that I haven't gambled in a bit, so I'm gonna gamble for a bit. And by for a bit, I just mean like probably just the first 10 pulls. Anyway, it's been a while since we started with some gambling, so let's just go gambling. Yeah. Alright. I don't think that was a... Maybe I'm wrong. I should just not try to guess. Alright. Melanta. A mouse? That's not a mouse. A squirrel. At least she gets through her dialogue quick. An orchid? Kind of turning blue. A cardigan? A big boar. You're new. Bee hunter. How do you hunt bees? You just look for the beehive. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not Roberta. You're also new.
ここに着任を報告します。ドクター、前は君たちのこと誤解してたけど、もう偏見なんかにとらわれないよ。改めて仲良くやっていきましょうね。
Spoilers. Also, I've decided that I like her for no particular reason.
こんにちは、ドクター。コデンコです。お時間があったら、ドクターも温室に来てください。
Alright. That being said, I do have a boatload of Originium, so I could also get a free roll. Hey! Nice! I needed one more to fully upgrade her potential thingy. And as I was saying, I do have a boatload of Originium, so I could just like do another temple if I feel like it. And fuck it, I feel like it. Okay, at least I get another 5-star. Yet another cardigan. You're new. Figurino.
制服を着替えずに来てしまいました。着替えなくても大丈夫ですか？ならよかった。自分で作った服の方が着心地がいいので。
Is this motherfucker a tailor?
はじめまして、ドクター。新人オペレーターのジャッキーだよ。前はクルビアで補助警察をやっ。 どうもエイズだよ
Cat.
好きなものは気楽な職場と
報道予備隊 A6 カタパルト
Catapult.
着任ですさてさてあんたはあの僕年
ビーグルって言います。まあ採用テストはギリギリでしたけど。どうもエイズ
Two
だよ
cats.
好きなものは気楽な職場と敬礼
Hey, you know, Doberman. I think I've already maxed her out.
早速だが担当直入に行こう
Alright. I don't know, somewhat of a productive gambling session, I feel like. Now, let's check out what the hell is this. You. Rock Caster. Mecha Cord Caster controls a drone that deals arts damage. When the drone attacks the same enemy, its damage will increase. Okay, so kind of like Click. Willing Burden and Firm Foundation. Firm Foundation. 2% attack every 15 seconds. This unit remains on the battlefield, stacking up to 3 times. So plus 6% attack at 45 seconds. Willing Burden. Attack speed plus 30. Releases a drone to attack enemies. Overload. Trait max drone damage increase to 1.5. Attack plus 30%. The skill ends stunned for the same duration as the overload. So does she stun herself? Not sure I'm convinced about her. Oh yeah, also. Nice. Now I just gotta fully upgrade the specialty thingy. And the module. Now you. Figurino. Fast redeploy crowd control. Merchant. Reduce redeployment time, but DP cost is not refunded upon the retreating. While deployed, 3 deployment points are consumed every 3 seconds. Automatically retreats without sufficient DP. Select your costumes. Tailor's measure. Attack reach plus 1, attack plus 20%, unlimited duration. Alright. Select your customers. Deals plus 10% damage when attacking enemies that are not blocked by this unit. Lock Stitch. Stops attacking, binds up to 3 enemies within range. Deals 95% attack as damage to bound enemies every second. When the skill is active, gradually consumes 25 TP. Okay. So it can either tie people up or just hit people from behind attack or something. Bee Hunter. Fighter. Right. Blocks 1 enemy, concentration, 20% chance to dodge physical attacks. Each consecutive attack on the same target increases attack by 3%, stacking up to 5 times, so 15%. Stacks will be lost when switching targets. Soaring Fists. Small attack interval reduction. What? So it just slightly reduces her. Okay. Sure. And the rest of you already have. It's just. Okay. Well. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's all everything I wanted to check. Hey, Relics! How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. I am. Just about to get back into the story. And we left at a pretty interesting point last time. Ire. Flowing Woolerword. What the fuck is that word? So I wish to make a wager with you. Well, let's try this out. The what? Oh, okay then. I'm good. That's great. I got a feeling I'm about to not be as good. So I'm just gonna drink some water preventively. Specifically my throat. Okay. Alright, let's roll. Here we are. You don't need to bother yourself with this, Tallulah. That tractor's been missing for months. They were probably stopped by the patrol unit. There's not much we can do about it. Even if all we can do is find their bodies, we'll at least be giving their families some closure. If the intel recon gave us is correct, they should be in the area where they'd gone missing. Tallulah, snap out of it. Everything they said is just a load of horseshit. I'm fine. They're just a bunch of heartless bastards. Don't let it get to you. None of them have the willpower to keep going, to leave the tundra. They fought so many battles with you, and they thought you a coward? You're the most fearless soldier among us. That's not sus. Tallulah, trust me. All of us follow you by will. Captain Woldrakasti used to be an Ursus soldier, but we all know he's the most steadfast man we have. All of us trust him. Not necessarily. He's strong. Way too strong. Stubborn, too. The people who didn't trust him were just afraid to speak up. It only takes a brief moment for trust to completely crumble. If all the people who followed Patriot died one day, would the ones who come after them be as steadfast as them? Rumors can destroy us. Before there are rumors, those who are innocent, and those who are skeptical of others are also innocent. But no one is innocent once rumors begin to spread. But what does your upbringing has to do with anything? You've done so much for all of us. It's fine. Calm down. Besides, I haven't really done all that much for them. Come on, don't say that. Are you sure you want to go by yourself? Faust has been tagging along with those crossbow guys lately. He's really getting the hang of it. If the guerrillas aren't around, you could bring them with... Protecting the infected traveling with us is our top priority. We aren't fighting this war just to fight a war. Our goal is to help our fellow men survive. Don't put the cart before the horse. Protecting them is our top priority. Know this by heart, and make sure everyone else does as well. Well, Godspeed, I guess. Don't worry, it's just negotiations with the locals. Everything will be fine. And then everything was not fine. At a nearby village. Before, I probably would have just run inside and started asking questions right away. I wonder when did I become like this? Hiding and sneaking around. It was just being suspicious and cautious at first, but this is practically antagonizing everyone now. I'm not even sure if this is unexpected things that I'm worried about, or a repeat of those tragedies. What a rundown place. Looks like they didn't have much of a harvest this year. Everyone looks so tired. Weird. It should have been a while since the last time this village resettled. There's a lot of tractor marks around the village's entrance. There are scraps at the assembly workshop, but I don't think they're from the village's old tractors. The authentication box is gone. If the vehicle belonged to the village, there is no reason to take that out. It's getting dark. I should take a look at the junkyard. Well, this is weird. There's your household garbage, but there isn't much else. No equipment for processing spent originium here? If it's not in the junkyard, then where? It's winter, so there should be wheat straws and warming grass husks everywhere. Did they run into food problems? No, that's not right. They burned them. I need to check out their greenery. What's this? What happened here? There's originium residue all over the place. The ground is dug up all over the place. Claw marks on the granary's door. Ah! Who's there? Tallulah turns around. She finds an Ursus farmer standing there with his guard up. The farmer notices how Tallulah is dressed and sets his shovel down.
Geez, what's the matter with you? Coming inside the village without saying a word? I've never seen you before. You're from the gendarmerie? You aren't here for the rent, are you? We already paid our originium tax. Hell, the taxman took our food too while he was at it. There isn't much more we can pony up.
I'm here since I'm investigating the infected.
Oh, infected? We don't have any here.
Has any infected passed by?
No.
We received a message. I know there's been infected here. If you know what's good for you, spill it.
Ah, can't fool you, huh? Those scumbags said no one knew that they were passing through here.
So they were here.
Damn right they did. They had those scary weapons on them. Scared the life out of us. We don't have the guts to go against them. We didn't try to. For that, they even took all of our food. The bastards. Please, you have to get those infected. They're criminals for us.
Well, that's not right. That's not right. No. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? How dare you say that?
What? What's the matter with you, ma'am?
You heard their cries. You heard them crying out for help. You heard them clawing at the door with their fingers.
Oh, what are you, ma'am? You're right in the head. Hey, over here! Any of you seen her before? Where is she from? Right, I haven't ever heard an accent like that before. Yeah, that's right. She doesn't have a mask on. If she was here to investigate the infected, she'd be all decked out in protective equipment. Who are you? Answer me.
Infected.
Huh?
Just like the people you murdered, I am an infected.
We've done nothing wrong.
You locked them in here. You let them die here.
What are we supposed to do? We don't even have any food left of ourselves.
You could have chased them away, or just never allowed them in. You could have just attacked them or outright killed them, and I wouldn't be here complaining to you right now. But you tricked them. You lured them into your empty storehouse, locked the doors, and starved them. They were so hungry. They couldn't even use their arts. They were here only to panhandle. They weren't here to attack you. They didn't even have the strength to fight back. They were just normal people.
Normal? The infected? Don't make me laugh. Who are you to reason with me, you infected scumbag? You're just a freak.
You kept the storehouse locked until the originium crystal stabilized. Then you disposed their bodies with the dried up originium. They had families, they had friends, they had places they wanted to be. There's not even anything left of them. Infected often die and leave no traces left of their existence behind. That happens way too often. But now there isn't even a way for us to find out where their ashes have gone.
What are we supposed to do? It's not like we got much to feed ourselves. Life's not easy for us either.
Then why did you lie to them?
What are you talking about? How could we have known what was going to happen to them? And what were we supposed to do?
That's just an excuse. You saw them starving. You knew they had no weapons to fend themselves with. You did this because it was convenient. From the beginning, you never... No. Actually... Huh. Even if they weren't infected, you would have done the same thing.
It's time to get rid of her. Get the sentries.
You will come to see these great lands you threw yourself to do not want you. No. No.
What do you want? Look, it's all in the past. We'll even apologize. We can pretend you've never been here, just like those other folks were never here. And all you have to do is walk away.
Who do you even think they were?
Huh? Whatever you are, that's what they were.
You thought them weak, and in that case, that makes me a weakling who knows not how to fight back.
Just get out of here already. I don't want no trouble here.
They were here, begging at your feet, and what did you do? You will see your thoughts, your actions, become non-existent. No. You're despicable. There will be no peace in this world while people like you still walk in it. The infected patrols haven't been to your village in 3 years. The noble family that controlled these settlements here died long ago during the Great Rebellion. Everything teetered on the edge of chaos, and your village has been left unattended for years. And yet, you killed all those people, even though you had nothing to gain from their deaths. If you had even a tiny bit of kindness in you, you would have let them go. The whole village heard their cries, but none of you did anything until they died, one after another. If you still had any decency in you, you wouldn't have done anything this wretched. I hate you. You will see them spurn all you revered, your life, your dignity and philosophy, void of all significance. No. Ire, flowing, will the word.
Ah, no, I'm killing the civilians. I see.
I believe in this case we call them insurgents.
Yep, there she is. I understand. But like... I mean, you give me the sound effects, but my life points are still at 10. Ah! Fire! Fire, it burns! Yeah, no shit, it's fire. Help! Dead! What's going on? Quick, get out of here!
My son, you infected lowlife.
Ah, the fire is so strong.
You wretch! If I die here, curse you! Curse you! My emperor, I beseech you! Lay down your divine punishment on this wretched infected. Achoo. There is no turning back anymore. Besides Tallulah, no one else knows of the events that transpired here. And everything that occurred after that is as good as public knowledge. But should you recognize me? Should you have understood me? Should you realize just the sort of world you're stood in? Ursa's future will from then on be in your hands. Amiya opens her eyes. Though her tears are welling up in her eyes, she has already seen it all. What's a wabbit doing here?
Amiya, watch out!
I completely forgot what voice I was doing for Chen. Oh. Well, I guess that was just war crimes then. Ah, oh, there it is. GT8 2. Behold, the twilight comes. Memory and reality have both been completely erased, and she knows her time has come. Part of the story cannot be skipped for the first time you experience it. Heated Path periodically deals great damage to any units in it. I see. Okay. I did see.
No letting any suspects sneak onto the team, okay?
Wait, what? Not all conditions have been met for this operation. Amiya must be added to your squad, and she must have promotion too.
What? What was I not made aware of this?
Doctor, how's about we go farming?
I guess we're just getting Amiya to uptight 2 then this time. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm doing that. Unless... Alright, hold up.
No, not you.
I can do 2 more. It's not gonna do anything. 5 by 3. I'm gonna do 6 of these, which is gonna do 1 of these. Also, how many caster chips do I have? 4. And I need 10. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, I guess we're not doing story today then. I'll just upgrade Amiya off stream at some point. In the meantime, we could do the other side story that we can do. The Heart of Surging Flame. Which I'm pretty sure it's okay to do it. I don't think I can do the other intermezzi yet. No, okay. Well, guess we're doing the Heart of Surging Flame then today. Heart of Surging Flame, Obsidian Festival. The Obsidian Festival is in full swing in the town of Siesta. The operators of Rhode Island have come for a vacation as well. Not before long, they learn that the eruption of a nearby volcano is imminent. But it seems the town's government is trying to cover it up. In the midst of the summer heat, music, and battle, Rhode Island will set out with the mayor's daughter, Ceylon. Will they manage to save the day? Only one way to find out. OF ST1, rock on. It took 1 whole week on the road to get here. For some, of course, their journey itself is part of the vacation. The sample data from the volcano monitoring station has been retrieved. Please look over it. Just tell me the results. Those people over there said that the sample's temperature has not yet exceeded the highest on record for this year. It's also not quite at the levels of the peaks from the past 3 years. The state of steam emission is not normal as well. So, So? So the station concludes that nothing abnormal will happen with the volcano, and your request for an announcement has been denied once again. The mayor also...
You've gotta be kidding me!
Although my methods might be a bit simple, I'm sure there's something amiss about that sample here. The volcano was already in a precarious state last year. They didn't even send a warning or make a news report. Nothing at all. Miss Salem, please calm down. If the monitoring station says that there's no abnormality, then no one will trust us no matter what we do. I'm sorry. Can we really rely on the monitoring station's data? To be honest, Siesta City Council doesn't pay much attention to this. Perhaps something is wrong with the detector. That would mean that the fact that the volcano has become abnormal is being covered up. So, what are you gonna do next? I can't explain the current phenomenon based on what I know. If we can't get an accurate report from those in charge, we'll have to turn to an outside organization. So far, things are stable here and we still have time. Would we be able to find some professionals among the tourists here if we took the time? Even though we can't expect to find the right people, nor can we expect them to reach the correct conclusion. This is our last chance. Tourists have already begun to pour into Siesta. After all, the Obsidian Festival is about to begin. If we don't act now, it'll soon be too late. 10:10 a.m. Clear. Siesta. Siesta means nap in Spanish.
Dear tourists, welcome to Siesta, home of the annual Obsidian Festival. Thank you for choosing Siesta as your vacation getaway. You won't be disappointed. Here, scorching heat is turned into sizzling passion, freeing you from the stress and exhaustion of daily life. Immerse yourself in the charms that Siesta City has to offer. This year, there's more to Siesta than just our sunny beaches and dazzling azure waters. Don't you forget about the great Obsidian Festival. Over the next 2 weeks, there will be delicious food, fun activities around the clock, and last but not least, the greatest music festival ever. We've invited the hottest names from all over the musical world as our special guests to bring you an exciting music festival you won't forget. During the festival, we've opened up various facilities and activities to the public, free of charge, so play to your heart's content. In Civic Square, the Rock Party and the unlimited supply of local beer are the stars of the show. Unlimited beer? I hope your hospitals are open. Cut loose and lose yourself to the rhythm. Also, there's hospitals around up. Hopefully. Looking for something more leisurely? The Jazz Paradise is located just on the square of Herman Hotel on 2nd Avenue. No rules and no limits, Jesus fucking Christ. What is your police on vacation too? As long as you want to be here, we want you here as well. The Garrison Amusement Park is open 24/7 during the festival and boasts the biggest stage in the city. Other than the regularly scheduled shows, we'll also have some special guest appearances. If you're a fan of rap, you're not going to want to miss out. Jesus Christ, is the Penguin going to be here? In addition, there will be plenty of shows and activities throughout the city for you to enjoy. Please ask the staff as well as the guards for a map of the festival. We've marked the event locations as well as their times to make it easier for you to plan in advance. But while you're enjoying the merriment, make sure to pay attention to the weather. Today's temperature is 96.8 Fahrenheit, the highest recorded this summer. Please avoid staying in the sun too long to prevent sunburn and heat stroke. Thank you and have a great time. Siesta really is a prime tourist city. The atmosphere here is filled with excitement. They've been holding one large event after another. Neither did I. I did not say anything that you would disagree with. None of us expected it to be such a spectacular place. We originally thought it was just another normal coastal city. Thanks for the recommendation, Dr. Coatsett. She recommended this? I'm not interested in that place. Just go there yourselves. Wait for me. I want to come too.
Stop right there. You're not allowed to go since you're still recovering.
Recovering from what?
I don't mind a place like this. Doctor, I'm happy as long as you're enjoying it here. We've been through too much recently. You deserve a break.
Well, too much before or after what I'm going through?
A lot of our fellow operators have come with us, so let's all take in this opportunity to relax. Ah, Doctor, look! Someone's playing the piano in public. And look, there are guitarists over there, as well as violinists. Wow, even dancers too. It reminds me of when I used to practice the violin every day. The streets give off a totally different vibe than the beach. This is my first time seeing so many performances in one place. Makes me want to join them.
You brought your violin?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not really going to join them. If I wanted to get back to the level I was at before, I'd have to start practicing again.
I don't think those guys are any better than you.
That's not true. But I'm still happy to hear you say that, Doctor. Hey, Sora. Ah, Doctor, Amiya. Good morning. Are you two also headed to 2nd Avenue? Good morning, Sora. I didn't know you were a fan of jazz as well. I thought you would have preferred pop music more. When it comes to music, I'm an expert in all the genres. Actually, I wanted to check out some other places, but the show near the hotel last night was way too loud. I couldn't sleep without earplugs. Even though it's great to be able to listen to music throughout the day, anything will get on your nerves if it's keeping you up at night.
I was actually traumatized by a song when I was younger, because we were on vacation, and the people who were vacationing next to us kept playing the same goddamn song all night. And now I cannot listen to it without getting, like, irrationally angry.
Because the others gonna be too crazy last night, all I can do is take a little breather around here. It's a music festival after all. That just proves how lively things are here. Guess so. A few of us have never seen the ocean before. For example, Ifrit rushed out this morning yelling something like, "Here I come, ocean!" We haven't seen her ever since.
She drowned.
That's just like her.
I just realized I was using Amiya's voice for Sora.
Technically, the ocean is really just a huge lake.
Please don't remind me of the Great Lake.
As long as there's water on the beach, it's enough for an ocean for me. I'll be resting here until noon. After that, even a volcanic eruption can stop me from having the time of my life.
About that.
Certainly it's your style. Alright, I'll see you around then. Alrighty, Amiya. Doctor, have a good time as well.
It is now 11 o'clock. Everyone, did you have a fabulous morning?
Let's first enjoy a cozy siesta and brunch as the merriment of the afternoon approaches us. Today, a special guest will be joining us. Let's welcome Mr. Cornin, assistant to the mayor of Siesta and catastrophe messenger.
Well, that's not something you want to hear from.
Mr. Cornin, why don't you tell us a bit more about Siesta and its volcano?
Welcome to Siesta, my friends. Siesta is home to lush mountains and clear waters, sunny skies and refreshing breezes, and the most passionate people in the world. Due to the rare and perfect natural environment that we've been gifted, Siesta is committed to becoming the best tourist hotspot and bringing you an unforgettable summer getaway.
On this subject, let's talk about the Siesta volcano. Many tourists who are unfamiliar with volcanoes may have questions about this. Care to explain it to our listeners?
Gladly. First, there's nothing to be worried about. Unlike what some people might think, the Siesta volcano is our friend, not something filled with mysteries and dangers.
Well, that's like something someone would say was trying to hide mysteries and dangers.
I can guarantee this as a catastrophe messenger, so please rest assured. As you may already know, Siesta's development owes greatly to the Siesta volcano. Some of you may remember the catastrophe that almost hit Siesta a number of years back, but because of the volcano's protection, Siesta was totally unaffected.
Speaking of which, Siesta has another special feature, Obsidian. Obsidian is believed to have the ability to suppress oropathy, so it has become increasingly popular in recent years.
That's right. The small number of infected in Siesta is the best proof of that. We're totally not proof of them. You may have heard rumors or even scientific theories from outside, but the reality within Siesta is the best evidence that we are covering up. Unfortunately, obsidian mining has been banned by the government in order to protect the volcano's habitat. Nevertheless, the trade of existing obsidian products is legal, so if you're interested in these products, please head over to the market, which they are conveniently overpriced.
During the festival, shopping guides as well as souvenir stalls will be scattered throughout the city, so feel free to take your pick.
The volcano has brought Siesta a precious gift, and it is our wish to pass this gift on to all of you. We hope that you will all enjoy the festival.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cornyn. We'll see you later. Obsidian can keep oropathy at bay? I've never heard about that before. And that catastrophe messenger, the way he was dismissing science made me a bit uncomfortable. Wouldn't it be great if oropathy could be cured so easily? Tourist cities always have some way to make a quick buck. In remote places like this, many people still do not know about originium or catastrophes. I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse. Whomst the fuck? Of course ignorance is a curse. Skyfire, Provenance, good morning. Morning, Amia. Doctor. What a coincidence to run into you guys here. Getting ready to hit the beach? We're just looking around. What about you two? We're going to take a look around the base of the volcano. The base of the volcano? Let me check the map. There's no mark on it. Is there some special activity going on there? Nah. Skyfire just suddenly felt like taking a field trip. And I'm a catastrophe messenger, as you know. Taking a quick survey of the land when I get to a new place has just become a habit of mine. As a researcher, I'm curious about the ecosystem of the volcano. We rarely get the chance to get up close and personal with a volcano after all. That's some serious dedication to be doing this during your vacation, Skyfire. Of course. For me, that's what a vacation is. Alright then. We'll have to get going. Bye. Then we should get going as well, Doctor. The largest beach in Siesta is just ahead of us. Let's go. One mango martini smoothie, please. Okay, here you go. A mango martini smoothie. 2 double scoops of strawberry tequila ice cream, please. Here you are, 2 double scoops of strawberry tequila ice cream. Coming right up. And you get a free waffle. Free waffle. Now I want some. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, strawberry tequila ice cream does sound good. Damn, now I want some ice cream. Gummy. Oh, Amia, and the doctor as well. Good to see you. Gummy, how do you end up running a stall here? There's an entire food court by the beach. The sponsor gave us a chance for the tourists to show off their cooking skills. Given an opportunity like this, I naturally had to promote some of Ursa's local favorites. However, there are too many tourists here, and I'm getting a bit overwhelmed. Hey, miss, like 3 cups of fermented bubble tea with the pudding. Coming right up. Oh, right, doctor, can I borrow Mia for a bit? Huh? If Amia's helping me out, it'll be just fine. After we're done here, we'll take her to watch the show on the beach at night. Wait, can't I also help out? I'm not buying it. Besides, doctor, you're going to scare away all my customers, all wrapped up like a mummy. Amia is way cuter than you. That's not true, but doctor, I'll stay here and help Gummy. So, Amia, let me teach you how to use this machine. No, you gotta change your outfit first. Hurry over here. Let me get you into something a bit easier to move around in.
Doctor, you make sure to enjoy yourself as well. Bye-bye.
Amia should spend more time with her peers. I guess I'll go take a look at the beachside open air hotel by myself. Maybe I should change it to something a bit more summery. Hey, did you hear that? There was another fight at the First Avenue last night.
No, I live in the 5th. I reckon there was another fight between fans.
Why the fuck are you wearing that at the beach? Yeah, jeez, talk about crazy. The way those guys were going at it, you'd think they'd kill the other guy's parents or something.
Peace is best, after all.
So, why don't you take off that outfit of yours already? It's not every day we get to go on vacation. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Hey, were you not going to come out tonight? Join us. Well, that female tourist seems oddly familiar. Don't tell me you're going dancing again tonight. Of course we're going. We came here to dance. Give me a break. Just go by yourselves then. I can barely feel my feet from following you guys the last 3 nights. Come on. Still early. Give it a few more tries. You'll get used to it. Hello? Whiskey for 2? I don't know why the waiter is an old man. Well, well, with the way you're dressed, you look a bit unusual for a tourist. I'm scared of the sun. I am not a vampire. Even so, you came all the way out to the beach? What a weirdo. I suppose I want to talk though. Sorry about that. Let me put that one on my tab. Weren't the drinks supposed to be free? Well, the beer was free. Oh wait, they said they had unlimited beer, but they never said it was free. Those bastards. Oh look, I'm drinking some water. So, what do you think about this budding city? I'm quite fond of her, you see. Youthful, but maturing well. You're from here? Though I wasn't born here, this place is my home now. And I'm willing to pay a lot in order to protect it. No matter where people are from, they all hold the same love for their family, right?
Boss, Mr. Corden is looking for you.
I know. I still have work to do. I'll be off then, stranger. I hope that you too can fall in love with the city. What a friendly person.
I have a call? I have a phone?
Hey, doctor, can you hear me? Is there anyone by you? I have something very serious to report. Something that may influence whether this city lives or dies. What? OF1. Made of lava. A sizzling summer with thrilling music. Could this festival get any better? However, perfection tends to be short-lived, as a massive crisis approaches without warning. Unable to deploy some operators on the field. Alright. I hope I can deploy these. Pants grab. No, never mind. Province. Province, you're absolutely positively sure I can't burn this place down to the ground? All these useless branches and weeds are really getting on my nerves. It's the 10th time I've heard you complaining at this hour, Princess. Besides, I originally planned on just checking out some stuff alone while collecting some samples for... Fuck you. For AGL on the way. You offered to join me in this investigation yourself, so nobody's forcing you to stay if you can't handle it. Right now, the others are having fun at the beach. You should join them instead of going through this mess here with me. I can't leave you alone, not with your tendencies. Even though you're a catastrophe messenger, only my knowledge can keep you safe in this kind of fire hazard area. All the more reason we can't set this entire mountain on fire. Even though I know this is your specialty, we're on vacation this time. It'd be best to keep a low profile. Otherwise, Amiya and the doctor will end up having to clean up the mess again.
Fine, for their sake, I'll try to put up with this a bit longer. Hey, do you see that black colored outcropping over there? Looks like it might be obsidian. Let's go check it out.
Careful now, don't just go running around. Especially don't set stuff on fire. Huh. Keeping her in check is more tiring than the investigation itself. Something's off. Even if it's summer, this kind of heat doesn't seem natural.
Big tail.
What?
Hey, Big Tail.
Oh, wait, you mean me?
You notice a weird smell out there?
Well, now that you mention it. Very faint, but it's definitely there.
The volcano's expelling more gas than I expected, and the rest of the AG gave me is the test rune AG gave me is reacting. By the looks of things, the place is going to go up in flames even without my help.
Something doesn't seem right about this volcano. The most we can do is turn to AG for confirmation.
Over here, I can get some samples for this outcropping.
Ha! There, that should be enough.
We can do some preliminary tests on this sample with our equipment before sending it back to Rhodes Island. AG should be able to turn the test results around right away.
Just based upon how this obsidian feels to the touch. I can't say for sure, but there's something different about it. Also taking the smell and the temperature around it here into consideration. I can't say for certain, but...
What are you trying to say? Spit it out already. Come at me. What are Fuse Dog's going to do? I'll take you all out right here. Curses! The hem of my skirt got stuck. Can anyone hear me? Why are there so many Originium dogs here? No, stay away! Someone help!
Someone's calling for help. It's coming from the beach. Let's hurry over there.
Hey, wait for me!
Made of lava. Ah.
準備 OK じゃあ行くよ
Province, Marksman. Wolf's Eye. Attack a percent every time the HP of the target falls by 20%. Heavy Shooter. High accuracy at point blank.
どうするおつもり？
Skyfire. Caster. Attack plus 30%. Manual. Deals AoE arts damage. Okay.
私たちにお任せください。My speed and I hail from Victoria. みんな、私に続け。
ターゲットロックオン。
殺すつもりなら殺される覚悟で来い。
ポートキャリブレーション中よ
みんな、私に続け。
んあんたそれ隠れられてないよ
Sure.
貫く。準備完了。いつでも燃やせます。貫く。
雪嵐のごとく天井で吹雪いてみせよう。了解。
みんな、私に続け。
の一本が最後だからちょい待ち。この一本ここね。
敵部隊捕捉、作戦準備、貫く。
Well,
貫く。
alright then. Felt like I barely used half of those. So that's what happened. Yeah, and so we met Ceylon on the forest on the base of the volcano. I have a question. Did you really have to give an entire dissertation on how you saved me?
I'm with the lassie here. Plus, did I hear you say something about how you found me annoying?
You must have heard me wrong.
Regardless, what's important is that everyone is safe, and that there's some dogs barking outside.
Well, even though it's rather late for this, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ceylon. Ceylon Doikos. I'm a graduate of Victoria National University, as well as an Originium researcher. I'm also the daughter of the city's mayor.
The mayor's daughter? Who would have expected the mayor's daughter to be wandering around alone in the volcano?
Well, academic curiosity necessarily comes with its share of dangers.
Let's continue talking about that volcano.
Ahem. Thank you very much, strangers.
Don't mention it. But what brings you here alone? Isn't this a bit too far for a long walk on the beach? Judging by the tools you have on you.
Province, she's here to investigate, just like us.
Huh, is that so?
She has a notebook with her, but she's also dressed to the nines. Assuming she's not just a simpleton, then that means she had a flash of inspiration and rushed out of the house without even bothering to change, and then ran into trouble while still dressed like this. I can't begin to tell you how many dresses I've gotten burned this way.
I don't think that's just a little abnormal.
Well, setting aside the thing with the dresses, you've pretty much got the gist of it.
Well, I do have to say, it's rather dangerous to do that, especially if you're not prepared.
Don't worry, as long as I'm here, you could even come empty-handed and still be fine.
Anyway, thanks for saving me. Come find me after I get back to town. I'll be sure to repay you. However, I have something important to do right now, so pardon me for my rudeness.
Oh, if you're still busy, then sorry for interrupting. However, it's best not to go to the volcano alone. You should know how dangerous it is by yourself since you got attacked by these Originium thugs.
Well, that was just an accident. I was in a hurry, so I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. I grew up in the city. If the Originium dogs really are that dangerous, the Major would have done something about it.
Alright. However, if you ask me, I'd say they gathered here for a reason.
Nothing's different about this place, so why would... Wait, agitation due to changes in the environment. So that's what's going on. Thank you, I have another line of evidence.
Providence, by the looks of things, you reached the same conclusion as you. Even though I'm not an expert on volcanoes, I do have a degree of understanding as a professional and a comprehensive scholar.
Could you two also be here to look for proof? Proof that the volcano is going to erupt?
What? An unusual and irritating odor, a higher temperature than normal, and an aggressive Originium slugs. Also, based on the presence of these infected creatures, this may be no ordinary volcano. The mining companies would go crazy if they found out that there might be Originium in its volcano.
Not many people know about the actual conditions of the volcano, and information about it is controlled by the city's council relevant departments. Agitation due to environmental changes, at least that gives me something to work with. I've been looking for experts in this field to help ensure the safety of the city and its residents. Please help me and the city of Siesta make it through these dangerous times.
僕お手製のミルフィーユ味はどうだい
OF ST2 Break free. When paralyzed by a lack of information and preparation, it is recklessness rather than caution that has the ability to break the impasse. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Finally, through comparing isotopes and analyzing various samples, basically been able to confirm your hypotheses. The frequency of volcanic activity has, without a doubt, been rising abnormally. Though there is no imminent danger of a catastrophe, we cannot ignore the danger. For a second there, I thought I got disconnected. Nope, still on. Okay. In 2 to 4 weeks, the volcanic activity will reach a critical point. Expect a catastrophe to occur at that point. If possible, I would recommend beginning evacuation efforts as soon as possible. To summarize, that's the conclusion I've drawn from the information you provided me. That's AJ for you. She can give a 40-minute lecture over the phone. Doctor, did you understand all that? Yep, I got the gist of it. Oh, that's amazing, Doctor. I couldn't understand it at all. Seeing those two over there, though, I was the only one who wasn't getting it. As expected of AG, even I felt like I was just put through a seminar. I see, so that's a true professional. I never knew the data could be analyzed like that. I didn't expect to be presented with such a good learning experience. Geez, I should have written it all down. Even though the information we have right now is far from comprehensive, I've reached the same conclusion as you have. The volcano has most likely become active once more. Unfortunately, I can't be there to further delve into why it has become active. Sorry, if I had a bit more time on site, more on-site information, we'd be able to better predict the activity cycle. That way, we'd be able to evacuate the citizens more easily. Well, now you're passionate about volcanoes, AG. You've already been a great help. Thank you very much. I'm glad I had such a professional team like yours to help me confirm my findings. Something might be wrong with the detector in the monitoring station. It hasn't detected any abnormal readings so far. By the looks of things, my efforts were worth it. We've got to send the news to the city council, otherwise the results could be devastating. You're telling me that Siesta didn't even make an emergency plans for a possible catastrophe before hosting such a large-scale event? The people here probably haven't even considered the possibility of a catastrophe, let alone made preparations for it. My father went to the new development zone to conduct business about 3 months ago and won't be back for a few more days. Now his secretary, Cornin, is responsible for everything. Corning is also the city's catastrophe messenger. When we take the data and the samples down to the city hall, he'll be able to understand the situation. Even though I'm the mayor's daughter, I rarely get involved in the government's affairs. But now that we have a definitive proof, I might be able to get some help from the family. Doctor, I have an idea. I want to head to the volcano again to check on that reason that AJ mentioned. Can you help Ceylon out while I'm gone? You're entering the volcano? Isn't that a bit too dangerous? Catastrophe messengers always put their lives on the line for their work, so don't worry, I have plenty of experience with this kind of stuff. Although I'll only be able to call on you from the hotel, I'll be sure to stay connected with the doctor. I'll also come with you. Huh? Got a problem with that? I can't just let you go alone. What if you ruin all the precious data? Of course I have to go with you. Alright. By the way, do we need to notify Amia first? Nah, it's fine. It's not that serious. As long as the doctor knows about it, very good. So if that's all settled, let's get going, Doctor. Please prepare everything you need, and we'll head for the city hall at 2 p.m. Phew, that about wraps things up. I suppose I can finally relax a bit. Doctor, here's some tea that I brought back from Victoria. Would you like a cup? Sure. I think you'll enjoy it. Originate Prime. OF2. To be continued. The show must stop, but there are those who disagree. Cross Civic Square, and the highest building over there is City Hall. What's up, everyone? Thank you all for coming here. This is DDT Snap. We're all gathered here on this scorching summer day for the same purpose, and that is music. What was that? I couldn't hear you. Give me your loudest voice and let the whole city know what you want. I am not sounding on a voice for this guy. In that case, put your hands up. Let's go. This is an everyday occurrence during the Obsidian Festival. After all, the concerts are one of the most beloved things about the festival. The major concert starts at night in the Garrison Amusement Park, while at daytime you can see small concerts in every district. It's a bit too intense for me. Fuck it, I'm getting pumped up. Heh, but you know what? I studied in Victoria, so I prefer more elegant music and classical. Even though classical artists are invited to the Obsidian Festival, this kind of music is more attractive to the tourists. It started trending the last few years or so. When I was younger, jazz was all the rage. You like jazz? I love spending the day on the 2nd Avenue with a few books with me. I can stay an entire day on one of the cafes, listening to music, having a cup of green tea, and enjoying the sea breeze. It was then that I thought, Siesta must be the best city in the world. You must really love the city. Of course, this is all possible due to the support I have, including from my family. Besides my father, someone close to me works at the city hall here. You'll meet her soon. With her help, it will be much easier to determine how serious the problem is. Sounds like you really trust her. My mother died when she gave birth to me. After that, my father buried himself in his work. I did not ask for a trauma dump, but okay. Since I was little, she has been taking care of me as my bodyguard. Her name is Schwartz. Whenever my father was busy with work, she patiently kept me company. Though we're not related by blood, she treats me just like a sister would, so I consider her to be an important part of my family. I'll introduce you to her when we meet. Look, Doctor, we're almost there. Let's head straight in. Mr. Cornan, Miss Celion would like to see you.
What important business brings you to the city hall, my lady?
I am not changing his voice from an old man's voice.
Everyone's busy organizing the festival right now, so I'm afraid there's little time to spare.
Also, I'm drinking more water. I'll get to the point. The Siesta volcano is likely to erupt soon. I can't say exactly when, but it could be as soon as in the next few days. In other words, all the citizens and tourists will be in danger. We need to start evacuating them and help them find shelter. We must stop the Obsidian Festival right away.
Oh, my lady, do you know what you're saying? Anyone else would have been driven out the moment they talked to me like that. But because you are special, I'm willing to explain it just for you. You don't have to worry about the volcano issue at all. Even though I don't know where you got your information, I can assure you that it's nonsense.
Are you kidding me? There is plenty of evidence that suggests that the volcano is active again and will likely erupt soon.
Such as?
Agitation of the Originium dogs living there, unusual changes in temperature, and a strange smell. The conclusion should be obvious. If you don't believe me, read the material I brought. It contains detailed analyses and the conclusions.
Obvious? Did you go interview the Originium slugs? Or maybe the hot air, or that strange smell? I don't quite understand. What do these baseless numbers have to do with this so-called imminent eruption? All I know is I designed the volcano observation system, The mayor built it, and it is still working well. Right now, the Siesta volcano's parameters aren't much different from previous years. If anything, they're even more stable.
What are you talking about? The truth is right before you.
And I'm choosing to ignore it.
You're a catastrophe messenger, and you don't even know this much?
And who the fuck are you?
Dr. Shapeless is from a professional organization with colleagues who are experts in volcanology. These parameters were examined by the analysts from their specialized department.
I see. Ha! I get it now. So it was you bunch who managed to fool the mayor's daughter. Strange visitors.
What are you talking about?
My lady, isn't it obvious? You were duped by this faceless stranger.
Corning, what are you trying to say? You don't even believe my word.
What I'm saying is you've been studying abroad, so you might not know this, but many people are jealous of Siesta's development. These kinds of people appear every year. They've tried every trick in the book to try to stop our development. Blackmail, explosions, assassinations. They've even targeted no-name people like me. Of course, this is not the first time that someone has tried to spread rumors about the so-called volcanic eruption. However, this is the first time that one of these rumors has ever been able to deceive someone like you. I must say, these grifters must have done their homework on the mayor. They even knew that you just returned from studying abroad. And look at their nerve, marching into the city hall like they own the place.
You're right that I don't know about this, but I'm telling the truth. There's no way I'd use trust any stranger who shows up.
As far as I can tell, there's no difference between this doctor and the swindlers I've encountered in the past. There is no depths to which they won't stop in order to take away the city.
If this is a joke, you're not funny, man.
What a coincidence. I didn't find your little joke funny either. My lady, you're still young, so things like this are bound to happen sometimes. But don't worry, these swindlers will be punished accordingly. This I promise you. Security! Take them away.
Yes, sir. Corin, you won't even listen to me now. You won't have your way as long as I'm here.
What a pity then. I can't just stand by and watch you disturb Siesta's order. Hurry and arrest these con artists already. Also suppress Miss Celion as well. Ceylon. Don't hurt her though, just let her calm down a little. Watch out!
To be continued. Right now.
準備 OK じゃあ行くよ
My speed and I hail from Victoria. 各自配置につけ
Fuck. Oh, never mind. They're going. Alright, so everyone's just coming through there.
悪くない位置取りだね
アーツユニットチャージ中
Ah, I see.
みんな私に続け チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる 貫く
Infantry, basic melee soldier. They are equipped with armor that can withstand some arts damage.
射撃補助モジュール展開っとこの1本が最後だからちょい待ち
Fine.
Orders please Benevolence shall save lives ん外は危ないからね
Alright,
貫く。承知した。
怖くはないわ。みんなまずは隠れといて。火がついてから行動開始ね。
貫く。準備完了。
ポッシュ位置につきました。
殺すつもりなら殺される覚悟で来い。
Crime scene investigation. ん？あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
敵部隊捕捉。作戦準備。
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Okay. Quick, Doctor. Let's head towards the beach. There are a ton of tourists gathered on the beach, so we'll be able to blend into the crowd and shrug them off.
Stand still. Your wish. Huh? You're...
Schwartz! Great! You're finally here. I'm so glad you're here. What's going on with Cornin? Doctor, she's the one I was telling you about.
Yeah, their voice got a little bit fucked up for me for a moment.
My lady, Master Doikas is currently out of town. You have to listen to Cornin. Schwartz? What are you saying? Let's head back to Cornin now, hand these people over. I do not wish to resort to violence, my lady. Schwartz!
I want all these suspects taken away. Oh, fine. I'll do it myself.
OF 3. But wait, there's more. Oh, Ceylon is an actual character. And she's a 3-star. Wait, oh, that's an... Huh. Marth, Coral Coast, Casual Vacation Series. HVM06 for men. Comfortable, relaxed, breathable, and lightweight. Allows you to enjoy a perfect beach experience in absolute relaxation. Critically acclaimed outfit for men. On sale now. I completely forgot Ansel was a dude. But I could get Ceylon. And a harder Surgeon Flame furniture bag. OF3 Race Walking. With just a single phone call, you can get all the help you need, even when you are on the run. How reassuring. Schwartz! Cornin's orders are now the mayor's orders. Everyone, go. Tie these people up. Do not hurt Miss Ceylon. What? Why? Do you also think I'm doing this for fun?
Well, enough talk. They are currently fleeing towards the beach. Damn, it's too crowded. We won't be able to give chase. Call the sentry at the beach. Surround them.
Get back here.
Huh?
Huh?
Doctor, go. I'll handle things here.
Whom's the fuck? Ceylon, let's get out of here first. Wait. Doctor, I'm tired. We made it to the beach.
My lady, please come back with us.
No! Don't hurt Lady Ceylon. As for that doctor, do as you please. How dare you treat Doctor like that? It burns! It burns! Where'd that imp come from? Oh wait, that wasn't him, yeah. Ah! My butt's on fire! Oh. Hey, Doc! You're having fun again? What'd you call me? She's just a runt. Show her what we're made of. Ah, perfect. I was starting to get bored. Doctor, you look even paler than before. What's wrong? Ifrit, just burn their clothes and call it a day. Fine. Alright, medium rare it is. That's not what I said. Reese walking.
みんなくれぐれも安全にね。
各自配置につけ。Forward。貫く。
ターゲットロックオン。Standing by. Discipline strengthens the will.
みんな私に続け。
I can wait.
みんな私に続け。
ここね。
Sniper. Basic range combatant that attacks from a long distance. They can stun operators after a few attacks. I brought my own sniper. That is not targeting their sniper.
承知した。Crime scene investigation.
貫く。
これが戦場というものね。
みんな私に続け。みんな私に続け。
準備完了。いつでも燃やせます。この一本があんたそれ隠れられてないよ。Yes, scum. Stop right there, criminal scum.
I thought there'd be more of them.
Huh? 外は危ないからね。
Alright then. Ah! I'm burning! I'm burning! Ah! My hair! Fall back! Fall back! See? Nothing's more fun than a good scrap, Doc. Oh, that reminds me, Doc. Because I saved you and you didn't go overboard like you asked me to, you better not dead silence about this. She finds out about this, she's going to assign me more homework for sure. Yeah, no problem. I ain't no snitch. Hey, I know that you're a nice person, Doc. An Originium-powered flamethrower? Such power too. You must be a very skilled caster. You're right on the money, Missy. I'm super powerful. My name is Ceylon. Thank you for saving us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm just doing the right thing. Hey, Doc, this lady's real polite. What should I be doing right now?
Bust out some dance moves.
I tried then. I forgot that I left my meat on the grill. I gotta get going. Doc, Ceylon, come find me afterwards if you want some barbecue.
And there she goes.
Doctor, let's also hurry back.
Doctor, I'm glad you're fine.
Thank you very much, mister.
You can call me Helliger. Just like the doctor here, I am also from Rhodes Island. Doctor, do you have a minute? I need to have a few words with you, alone.
What?
敵を殲滅干渉数
OF4, the General. It is rare to find someone in an ordinary city who can match the power of General Helliger. An unexpected development.
No, what the hell is this? Alright, then. Alpha, Bravo, stay back and monitor them carefully. Charlie, wrap around and flank them.
Mercenaries, huh? Whoever trained them must have been rather skilled. Not bad, but also not good enough.
This old man is strong.
You're no match for him. Stand by for now.
This woman won't be simple to deal with. These bodyguards won't be able to harm me, but she poses a threat.
Foolish outsiders.
She's angry now. Perhaps from her perspective, she really believes that we've deceived Miss Ceylon. But something's not right. Just who is she? You must have a pretty experienced mercenary, staying disciplined even though your mistress is gone.
Cut the crap. Since you know what our boss was. Ugh. Shut up.
Wait, a crossbow, feline, and that name. Where have I heard that name before?
Wait, what is this geezer doing?
I am a bit worried about how the doctor is doing. But the doctor is capable enough, as are the others. There shouldn't be any issue.
Is he senile or something? He's charging straight at us. Hurry! Stop him!
You'll have to be faster than that. The General.
諸君君らの顔なんて覚えてられないけどまあ
Should I have just... I should have just... Yeah.
forward
That's my bad. You know what? I might even restart this. Yep. That one's on me.
見るからに敵の数が増えてきてる。総攻撃の体制じゃん。ドクター、早く撤退しよう。
orders move out my speed and I hail from Victoria私たちにお任せください悪くない位置取りだねみんな私に続けチェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる 貫く。
Ah, I see.
オモーゲット。
I do not see.
Orders, please. Tactics sharpen the mind. ターゲットロックオン。
貫く。
ポートキャリブレーション中よ。
怖くはないわ。戦術支援システムオンライン。
この一本がさ、家まで送ろうか。
このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくない。
Authorized caster. Is a caster soldier.
貫く。準備完了。
Crime scene investigation.
君にできるかな。
Standing by. Benevolence shall save lives. What's happening? It won't hurt. You'll just get a little buzz.
この一本家まで送ろうか。
Okay, I missed the dock, but still. This feline woman is not some no-name. But she was still no match for you. Do not worry, her henchmen were mediocre at best. After ensuring your safety, it was a fairly simple matter for me to retreat. However, I may know a thing or two about the identity of that bodyguard. Her identity? Colombian, feline, female, silver hair, amber eyes, and a black crossbow. She's both a mercenary and an assassin. For a hitman, being famous is nothing to be proud of, but the truth is that her feats were simply too astonishing. For example, she once wiped out an entire clan in Colombia. It was a powerful clan as well. Gradually, over a few years, its important figures met violent ends one after another, until the entire clan crumbled into nothingness. Another example, she once hunted down an entire patrol group. This patrol was notorious for killing people at Colombia's border, calling themselves conquerors of the barbarians. Their violence towards other races brought about many tragedies. After a single month, they fled into the mountains, but were slain left and right until only one member, disabled and incoherent, managed to make it back to the city. The last example is the man who told me these stories. What happened? I'll get to the point. He has a scar going from his left shoulder to his right heel. A singular scar. Cold-blooded killers are abound here, and I am one of them. Of course, this particular woman has been missing for some time. But if my hunch is correct, and they're the same person, then things are about to get real ugly. Is Ceylon being tricked, but not by us? The Major may not be blind to all of this. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Mayor was the one who hired her. Glass shattering. Ceylon! Miss Ceylon, you don't have to eavesdrop. I just wanted to get some water for you. Mr. Helliger, when did that mercenary begin her career? And when did she go missing? She made a name for herself even before I was discharged. As for when she disappeared,
I'd say about a year ago, after the clan was annihilated.
Schwartz has been taking care of me up until 6 years ago. But one day she suddenly told me my father needed her for something and just left. And after that, I only saw her when she'd pick me up over Christmas. But I'm sure she was just in a bad mood. Plus, she was just following orders. There's no way she's a cold-blooded killer. Furthermore, are you implying that my father is somehow behind Cronin's actions? I don't believe it.
I won't jump to conclusions. However, I must remind you that even the people you trust most cannot solely look out for your interests. Whether she trusts you or not is none of my concern. All I know is I would never mistake those scars infected by Ursusian weapons. The squad that did that to her are now buried deep underneath the snow. The situation should be clear to you, Doctor. If the City Council also has a hand in circulating false information about the volcano, then we should stay out of this. Miss Ceylon, you should also try to see the truth.
I need to calm down.
Doctor, if you would.
Huh?
Naturally, she needs someone who can understand her.
So I should get him here?
みんなお疲れ様。ゆっくり休んで。
OF, ST3, but also Ceylon.
ごきげんよう。私はシェイロン。ビクトリア国立大学出身で、専攻はオリジニウム。ケルシー先生の紹介で、本日よりこちらで実習させていただきます。よろしくお願いします、ドクター。
Alright. Now let me just see what she do.
Doctor, how's about we go farming?
Ceylon, ranged healing. Therapist. Large healing range, but the healing amount on further targets is reduced to 80%. Lane Walker. Concentrated hydrotherapy increases dex healing amount to 140% of attack. Amount will not be reduced by trait effects. Can change charge one time. Lake Walker. Attack plus 3%. When there is a water terrain on the battlefield, the effect becomes attack plus 9%. Water Blessing. Attack plus 30%. Each attack heals one additional target. While the skill is active, all allies within range gain status resistance. The status durations are halved. Neat. She seems kind of useful. Alright. OF ST3 Under the Gun. When the one you trust most has betrayed you, are you willing to believe that she has her own reasons? Or are there no justifications for betrayal? Some water. Would you be able to walk around a bit with me, Doctor?
I'm a little worried about you.
Doctor, did you know, when I was a child, this beach wasn't this busy? I used to like making sandcastles by myself. The city is getting better and better every year, thanks to my father. My father and I, well, don't talk a lot. I've always wondered, which is more important, the city and the wealth it brings, or me? My mother died when she gave birth to me. Sometimes I think about if that's the reason why he doesn't like me. And it feels like he doesn't care if I like him or not. Ever since I can remember, he has really been at home because of business. Rather than a father and daughter, we're more like two strangers living under the same roof. Schwartz, I want to go observe the ecosystem of the beach.
You mustn't, my lady. Master Doiko said you must not go outside without good reason.
But I'm tired of reading the same old books here, Schwartz. You're no fun at all. My apologies, my lady. And this is for your safety, though. It's dangerous outside. But won't you be with me? Are you going to put me in danger? Of course I wouldn't. So what's the problem then? Let's go. In that case, please do not stray from my sight. One could say that back then, having Schwartz on my side just felt like a simple fact of life. Hurry up! These ornaments are for tonight's concert. We'll be in trouble if we don't make it on time. Oh, that's... If I remember properly, he's the grandson of the owner of the Mockingbird Cafe on 2nd Avenue. I used to go there a lot. The old storekeeper was a kind man. His wife was already passed away at that time, so he decorated the cafe with her favorite flowers and bonsai trees, and put on their favorite music. But he did say that he was getting too old to run the shop, and would pass the business over to his grandson. Time sure flies. Why is that? Because I have neuropathy, my lady. It's bad for your health to come too close to me. Please call upon me only when it is necessary. What is that? Does it hurt? It doesn't hurt, but I will die because of it. There is no cure for this disease, my lady. And... well, I just have to find a cure then. Just you wait. One day, I'll defeat this illness and snatch you back from its jaws. The reason I became an Originium researcher was because of her. I wanted to cure her. It has always been the thing motivating me. I even went to Victoria to pursue this dream. However, Originium research is very difficult. At the beginning, I couldn't even grasp the basic concepts and felt like giving up, but I persevered. Victoria is also very far away, and I couldn't get used to it at first. But now I feel like I'm more of a Victorian than a Siestan. Doctor, could it be said that everything I have is an illusion? I'm willing to pay anything to protect this place. She might be struggling too. Then what is it? Something she can't even tell me about. Besides, no matter what she's struggling with, that much is inevitable because of the sins she has committed. Doctor, do you think I should give up? I can't answer that for you. But you are a true Originium researcher. Can we vanquish neuropathy? Can we save the infected? Will there be an end to these tribulations? If there is, I can't see it. I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer. Can I just give up? Yes. But I don't want to. Perhaps the land we've been born into is blighted. But the things that you've done have not been in vain. Believe in the choices that you've made. Phew. You're right, Doctor. Your experience really shows. Looks like I still have a lot to learn. First, I need to stop being sentimental and start by finding proof. If they are really putting citizens in danger on purpose, I'll do everything in my power to stop them. Because I believe in my own decisions. I'll fight to save this city, even if nobody else will.
Well said.
Oh, Mr. Helliger.
By the looks of things, you found your answer.
Mr. Helliger, Doctor, could you hear me out? No matter what, I don't want to see the citizens being put into danger. That is my #1 priority. The largest broadcast tower here is located by the Garrison Amusement Park. It controls the city's entire broadcast system.
The broadcast tower?
However, it is controlled by Cornin's henchman. He often appears there to speak to the citizens. When the mayor concert begins, everyone's going to be gathered by the stage. Cornin's men are going to have their hands full trying to keep things orderly. As long as we control the tower at the time, we can spread the news throughout the whole city. So I'm asking both of you, please lend me your aid. OF5. Don't stop me now. True courage comes from facing and accepting the truth. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Everyone, are you getting all fired up? In order to welcome the hottest concert in the Obsidian Festival. Starting from 12 o'clock today, all the malls, recreational facilities, and even some of your favorite bars and restaurants will hold a variety of warm-up activities. You do not want to miss out. I knew you'd come here, my lady. Schwartz. I knew you'd come here. After Cronin turned you down, you tried to use the broadcast tower to spread the news so that the entire city would hear it. This won't work, my lady. It will only cause confusion and chaos. Perhaps you hate your father in this city, but Master Doikos has already given enough. This will lead to the demise of the Obsidian Festival and Siesta as a whole. I know that the news will cause an uproar and maybe even have far-reaching consequences, but the truth needs to be heard. I know Master Doikos has made mistakes in the past. Though he has done a lot of wrong, Siesta would not exist were it not for his actions. It has nothing wrong. This has nothing to do with that. Feel free to criticize me if you must, but please do not do something that is beyond redemption. Do you? Do you really think I'm just some child throwing a temper tantrum? No, my lady. I'll try to persuade Master Doikos. I'll promise you. But just for now, let's sit back together. Schwartz, don't talk to me like that. I know you and Master Doikos currently do not see eye to eye, but for the time being you should head home first. I told you not to talk to me like that. I know that you're trying to mend our relationship, but could you not be like that? Why can't you treat me like you used to? Talk to me as a friend, Schwartz. I am simply a servant of the Doikos family. Don't say that, Schwartz. I don't want to hear you talk like that. What happened to you? Why would you treat me like this?
What are you doing? Seize her this instant.
She's the master's daughter. Watch your words.
But the mayor told you to give your full support to Mr. Cronin. Are you going to let her destroy Siesta with her poisonous rumors?
Use your brain for a moment. She came here alone, without even the slightest show of anxiety. You really think she's trying to enter the broadcast tower?
What?
Forget it. My lady, you're using yourself to distract me, right? You still know me well. I wouldn't say that, my lady, but since you didn't deny it, I can summarize as much. Right now, Rhodes Island should already be at the City Hall.
What? That's not part of the plan. What's going on at the City Hall?
I'd assume the thugs over there are getting a good beating just about now.
Why is it so quiet out there? I told them to hurry up and carry the materials away. They dare slack off on such an urgent task. What's that noise? Did another fight break out? Whatever. Need to finish that task.
Sir, please open the door. I have a package to deliver.
Huh? Did any of you order something? No? That's weird. You got the wrong address.
But sir, the label on the parcel says it's right here.
Get lost. You keep bothering us, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Sit live, little devil. Trying to trick us again. Ah, screw it. Doctor, stand aside. I'm kicking the door down. What? Don't worry. I'm more than strong enough.
Huh? Ah. So it was not Ifrit.
Huh. What? The main door? My god, what kind of monster are you?
Goal! Hey, I've always wanted to give that a try.
And now there's this line.
FBI, open up! But you already kicked the door down. You did that in the wrong order. Stop me now.
諸君
Let's have a good time.
なんて覚えてられないけどまあ行こうか
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
貫く
Orders, please.
Oh. I got lucky there.
アーツユニットチャージ中
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。
みんな私に続け
この一本が家まで送ろうか。
悪くない位置取りだね貫く了解みんな私に続け備えは万全です
Well,
ん
Rockbreaker. Melee soldiers inflict heavy damage with tactical axes. Armor they provide with resistance to something.
貫く
Well, not enough resistance.
準備完了
You criminals! Behave and turn yourselves in!
お手並み拝見といこうか用意決定
この一本外は危ないからね。
Alright.
断絶
どうぞご指示を。
Moira? Standing by. Tactics sharpen the mind.
That's not necessary.
この一本家まで送ろうか。
Short. The years I spent studying in Victoria weren't just for show. There, I studied the most cutting-edge science and technology pertaining to catastrophe and originium research. Things that seem to fall within the realm of the divine to you may well be a fact of reality for me. Everything that I've learned, as well as everything I believe in, tells me that I am right. Lady, you did not go to law school. Huh? What is Roots Island trying to do at the City Hall? Searching for evidence to use against Cronin. Cronin may be slimy, but he's not stupid. He's a catastrophe messenger. There's no way he doesn't know about the volcano situation. I'm sure he's hiding the truth for his own benefit, as long as we can gather the evidence secretly. I think Rhodes Island will confront him directly, so that the whole secret research is unlikely to succeed. It's fine, since you're not there. Well, lady, I want to know why you're doing this. If you give me a reasonable answer, I won't go after Rhodes Island. This is something I have to do. I don't believe that my father is such a cold-blooded person. He would never stand idly by and let this happen. My father loves the city more than anyone else, and I know that better than anyone else. Do you still hate him? Why would I? If anything, he should be the one who hates me, because my birth took my mother's life. But he never resented me. What I hate is how he arranges everything for me and never tells me what he's planning. It may seem like he's protecting me, but the end result is that I only end up ignorant and helpless. Just like right now. It must be Cronin's fault. He must have hidden the truth about the eruption from my father. That's the only reason he ordered Cronin to stop me. What would you call that hate? Would you call that hate? Eruption? What Cronin said was you were going to reveal Master Doiko's secrets, so that he would be dismissed and put on trial. What? No! I don't want my father... What did my father even do in the past? Don't worry about it. I see what's going on now. So Cronin wasn't even under my father's orders when he tried to capture me. Whew, that clears things up. Schwartz, if I really wanted to do something like that, I would have gone through legal channels. Everything that I'm doing is also for the sake of the city, my hometown. I understand, my lady. You're not concerned about the past or about social standings. Feel the same way as does your father. Whew. No matter what others think, I'll always trust you and my father. Even if there's a conflict between our goals, I trust that we'll be able to resolve things between the two of us. That's why I believe that you'd be here. We'd both understand the city well. That is why you'd come to stop me. Come to think of it, it doesn't really matter who the mayor is, right? Sure, that's what my father would think. What he cares about is this city. That's why I know he'll agree with me. Schwartz, wouldn't you agree? You've grown, my lady.
I want all these suspects taken away! Oh, fine. I'll do it myself.
OF6 Killer Queen. True villains always appear at the worst possible moment. Naturally, that's the best possible time for a moment. That's the best possible time for a moment for them. I feel like that's not properly translated. Unable to deploy some operators on the field. Alright then. Everyone, are you ready? The greatest collaborative concert of the Obsidian Festival will begin in just 3 hours! Woo.
It's about time. As long as Schwartz and Roach Island can fight each other to a standstill, things will go smoothly here. I knew pitting them against each other would be a masterful move. Heh. Hurry up, move these things out of here. Pick up the pace, or you won't be seeing your paychecks. How's that sound coming from outside?
Doctor, if we just rush into the broadcast tower, I'm sure we'll run straight into Cronin's ambush. If we move together, Schwartz will definitely try to disarm your forces first, and I won't be able to contain her at all. Even if we seize the broadcast tower by force, without the support of the government, my words will only confuse the public and cause panic. If Schwartz is protecting Cronin, that will prove to be a major obstacle for you. Most importantly, you'll have to figure out a way to find out whatever Cronin is hiding. Maybe Cronin really is innocent, but...
In that case, we'll just force him to announce the news.
Right. If that's what it boils down to, I don't mind using force, since I was thinking the same thing.
That takes some guts, Miss Alien. Maybe even borders on reckless.
Rhodes Island has already proven my conclusion through their lab tests. If I don't do this, countless lives are going to be lost here.
I'm not trying to blame you, miss. I just don't get to decide whether Rhodes Island can go along with your plan.
Do you mean...
Doctor, you should be well aware of our options as well as their consequences. What should we do?
Letting countless innocents suffer violates our credo.
So, who will take responsibility for this?
Nobody, as long as no one finds out.
That's our doctor. Miss Ceylon. Miss Ceylon, Let's go before it's too late.
Doctor, do what you gotta do. I understand. I'll hold Schwartz back. Besides, there's something I must do. I need to know the answer. Schwartz, why are you pushing me away?
My lady, you've received an education in Victoria. You belong somewhere better. Don't stay here and struggle with people like us.
No, I don't agree with that. Schwartz, what do you think I see you as? And what do you think of me as?
I'm not the person you think I am, my lady.
Because you've killed someone?
Someone is not the right word here.
Because you've killed many people?
No, my lady. That's enough.
Perhaps we're both mistaken, Schwartz.
I didn't want you to know about that, my lady.
Sorry,
My lady.
I already know. I've already heard about your past, even if it's just a little bit of it. I'm sorry you didn't want me to learn about it, but I can't just feign ignorance.
No, my lady. You're not supposed to know that. You should have.
I should have what? Kept doing what was expected of me? Kept studying hard and then rise up to the upper class? As if. I'm not some delicate flower, nor am I an ignorant little princess. I have something that I must do.
What the fuck? Is some asshole revving his motorcycle on top?
They're even sounding off car alarms. All of us have a responsibility to protect Siesta. You and I, and my father as well. None of us are bystanders. You didn't want me to get involved in this in order to protect me, right?
No,
You're just like my father, trying to dictate everything for me because it's for my own good, but I don't think so. So what if what I'm doing is dangerous? So what if you have a dark past? Maybe I'll cry or be terrified, or even be hurt by these things. But if you ever say, Ceylon, I need your help, I'll always be there for you. No matter what you have to say, I'll always lend you my ear. If we really are friends, then we should do that for each other. How can we be considered friends when you're the only one doing the giving? So, Schwartz, would you help me right now? You asked me before why I'm doing this, and this is my answer. So would you give me your response, Schwartz? If what happened in the past is truly in the past, could you truly be my friend again, just like before?
my lady, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done and said. My actions have caused a misunderstanding between us that never should have happened.
Ah,
My lady, you are my friend, and you always have been.
Are you two still chit-chatting? What's the verdict? What the fuck's going on here?
my lady, please tell me, what are we going to do next? Huh? Oh, I'd like to spread the news about the impending catastrophe through official channels. Rose Allen should be collecting evidence against Cronin as we speak. He'll soon be kicked out of the city council. However, after the news gets out, the Obsidian Festival will have to be cancelled, and Siesta will have to move.
Don't worry, my lady.
Really?
If that's what you desire, then I will support you.
Schwartz?
My lady, do you need me to protect you?
Yes.
In that case, please take cover. It'll be over soon.
Schwartz, what are you doing? Are you disobeying Cronin's orders? Orders? Support Cronin? That's just a disguise. Since the very beginning, I've only had 2 orders. First, Master Douglas asked me to collect evidence against Cronin, including his secret manipulation of V3 Industries and unauthorized harvesting of obsidian. Now that the truth has come to light, the gig is up. Get them! Quickly, seize both of them, now! As for the second order, you just heard it. My lady asked me to protect her. OF6 Killer Queen.
全員無事で戻るぞ。
Oh, there she is. Schwartz. Marksman. Sharp Eye. Attack plus 85% and increases the chance to activate talent to 40%. High accuracy point blank. When attacking, has a 20% chance to increase the current damage of that attack to 130% and reduce the defense of that target hit by 10% for 5 seconds. Alright then. Well, that's gonna go on for all of this some time.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
Target lock on.
I just realized I do not have anyone with arts.
何？装填発射貫く。
外は危ないからね。
Crime scene investigation. 貫く。
Attacks reduce operators' ability to block other enemies, making it easier for enemies to get through. Oh.
私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違いなし。備えは万全です。これが戦場というものね。ネティエソラ。What's happening? It won't hurt. You'll just get a little buzz. Nani? Moira?
この一本が最後だからちょい家まで送ろうか。
What's happening? It won't hurt. You'll just get a little buzz. ほら、しっかり。クールめ맹세걱정할거든。ちょっと乱暴だけど、硬い金属とかシェルターを切り裂くのが好きなんだ。はい、見えていますよ。
Alright. Devolving knocked out. I never knew you were so powerful. I've thought about it before, but that's why I didn't want you to know. But that was amazing. Really cool, Schwartz. Ugh. How you jumped that high? You ran up the wall and did a somersault. And you spun around in midair and dodged all their shots. And then you turned around and bang, bang, and you took them all out just like that. My goodness. My lady, you're making me blush. But Schwartz, there's one thing I have to correct. I wasn't giving you an order. That was just a request from a friend. If you ever need anything from me, just tell me. Understood. What did I just say? Huh? There's no need to talk like that. We're friends. Friends. Sure then. Heh. Let's get to City Hall. I wonder how Rhodes Island is doing.
These imbeciles. They can't even stop a little girl. But she's a Circassian. Plus, there are several others with her. It's only a handful of them. And damn it, what is Rhodes Island doing here?
Huh. Feels like these guys are even weaker than Originium slugs.
Call everyone over here right now.
But Mr. Cronin, I don't think the numbers are going to help.
No such a thing. Don't you dare take a step back.
Hey, Doctor. You find it yet? Still want to see that concert. We're gonna miss it if we take too long here. I've already found the logbooks and the bonds. I'm just kind of looking for more dirt. Huh? You found it? See? Beating some sense into them works after all. Meteorite was right. Sometimes violence solves everything.
Damn it all. Whatever. As long as I can get out of here. It's easy enough for a forge to force a registration.
Ah, Doctor, he jumped out the window. Fuck it, let's take everything. Okay. General's still out there, right? I feel like Cronin is going to have a tragic end. It would have been better for him to stay inside. Come on, Doctor, I'll help you out.
Damn it! I've got to call the others back right now. Last time it was Miss Salion and the Doctor of Rhodes Island jumping out from that window. This time it is you. Karma is poetic, isn't it, Mr. Cronin? These things happen in life, sir. You? What do you do to them? What you do to them? They'd be an eyesore to the beautiful view here. By the way, you've kept these young ladies waiting for quite some time. Schwartz! You two are standing together, which means
you're toast. You can't escape the law, criminal scum. We have all the evidence.
Doctor, please be careful. He may make one last desperate attempt. Damn you! All of you!
Your plot has been exposed, Cronin. I don't know why I always forget how to pronounce his
敵
name.
を殲滅干渉する
OF-ST4.
One moment.
Stop! In the name of love. Are all of these song titles? Whether true love means watching silently or speaking frankly, there is no clear answer. As I recognize Don't Stop Me Now. Under the Gun. The General. Race Walking. To be continued. Break Free. I've got to break free. Made of Lava. Rock On. I feel like a lot of these are probably, all of these are probably song titles, but I don't recognize all of them, unfortunately. Right?
So, you knew all along.
How long did you expect this light to last? Ooh, the concert's about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Obsidian Festival! Are you all having a great time? Thunderous cheering. What a warm reception! Let me tell you something. You don't know anything about the true charm of the Obsidian Festival yet. Tonight, all the musicians that have been invited here will come together to bring you a feast for your senses. 1 main stage, 4 large stages, and 12 small stages. 40 musicians from all kinds of genres will keep the show going for 18 straight hours till the sun rises tomorrow. Tell me now, are you ready? Thunderous cheering. Ceylon told me about the situation with the volcano. He tampered with the station's data and even accused Miss Ceylon of spreading false rumors.
That's because we both know. We both know about what Herman did.
Just say it then, if you already know. Go on, Cronin, and make sure to also tell them what you did when I was out on business. Tell them everything. Father!
What are you doing here?
Surprised to see me, Cronin? After I banned obsidian mining, there has still been a steady influx of fresh obsidian into the market. The mining team has been seen many times at the volcano's entrance, but nobody reported anything to me. The resources they mined would be transferred numerous times before finally arriving at the City Hall's abandoned warehouse. Despite the fact that I set aside funding to provide support for the various aripathic patients who come to Siesta, I learned that they were actually suffering from discrimination throughout the city. Does this news surprise you? Well, hearing about it made my blood boil. In order to find out the truth, I pretended to leave the city and asked Schwartz to investigate for me. Looks like investigating these records on the relevant personnel was enough. Mr. Helliger, you're all safe. What a pity, Cronin. Originally, I was not opposed to sharing things with you, but you were too impatient.
Me? Impatient? Everything I did was for the sake of the city. You were the one who taught me that. What happened to the Baru family 10 years ago? The collapse of the television station 8 years ago? And the way you persuaded, or should I say, annexed? Yes, the way you annexed the Tarak tribe. I know all about these things. Everything I've done, I learned from you. Exploit and abandon. Use any means necessary. The ends justify the means. Do you know all the sweat, blood, and tears I poured into this shabby hole? And what did I get in return? We worked so hard to mine the volcano and finally managed to improve our situation. But what did you do? You squandered it all to subsidize those incurable infected. If that's going to be the case, I'd prefer an eruption. All I need is to protect the true value of Siesta, and then I shall rise once again.
True that I've done many things in the past, but never have I wagered the fate of Siesta. What do you think about the lives of the miners and researchers? About the lives of everyone in this city? Cronin, you're fired.
You senile fool! I wouldn't be so sure about that. Thanks to your delusional prattling, my men have all assembled.
Wait a sec. How'd I burn it already? Matterhorn, take a look at this. What the heck? It feels like the temperature flow has changed. Ah! Huge waves! Wait, they're getting even bigger. That's too crazy. Whelp. Why are you all quiet now? Don't you normally love to run your mouth? I am thinking about how to run my mouth. Huh. Never thought I'd see the day when you of all people would be stunned speechless. My mind is racing. Give me a second to calm down. Nah, I'm not a geologist, nor do I know anything about originium physics, or high-energy originium arts, but high-energy arts has nothing to do with the ecology of a volcano. I doubt that stuff is going to fix our problem. If there's no other way, maybe I can create a giant vessel and transfer all the energy into it. But I'd need several years to craft arts like that. Impossible. It's not gonna work at all. I have no idea about any of that. What I do know is we're in serious trouble. very serious trouble. Of course we are. Otherwise, why would I get excited? Hurry up and figure something out then. What do you think I'm doing? I need to let the doctor know right away. So please think faster. I'll send the message right now. Also, don't let the heat short-circuit your brain. I'm keeping my cool. You just said you were excited. Look, even your hair's on fire. Ugh, that probably smells bad. Massive geological shifts caused by a disruption of the ecological chain. Aha! It's not a doomsday just yet. OF7, the final stroke. Ayo. A brightest firework in the grandest ceremony is a thrilling idea. If only the villains don't think so. Okay. What happened? Hello? Did something happen? What's going on outside? Please don't worry. Everything is perfectly fine. Come this way, please. Guests are all here, and they will take the stage in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Quick, take care of whatever's going on outside.
As things stand, you don't have any prestige left, Herman. I've spent years training these people. Only they truly understand the wonderful life that comes from hard work. Today is the climax of the festival. I'll take what has always rightfully belonged to me, and then bounce. I bet you still have no idea what's going on. Let me tell you out of mercy's sake. The data you got from the monitoring station is wrong. The volcano will very soon become active. Originium will spread along with the eruption, and at least half of this city will be destroyed. But I won't lose anything. I'll even come back after the eruption to mine the Originium. Siesta is my paradise. I also deeply love this city, Herman. How dare you? Of course I dare. As a catastrophe messenger of this city. But all you can do is witness your defeat, then the destruction of Siesta. Of course, you will get the honor of dying to the eruption of the Siesta volcano. Other than me, nobody else shall know about the secrets of this city.
In your dreams, old man.
Rhodes Island. I am disappointed in you, Corin. Disappointed? You're the one who's disappointed. No, I am disappointed in you. I'll never forget the days when I lost my home. Those sleepless nights in the dumpsters trying to take shelter from the elements. Wealth is the key to a new life, and I've since come to understand that. But what about you? You've wasted the money we worked so hard on to earn some infected filth. Are you going to bury the infinite potential of Siesta beneath your hypocrisy? Take a good look at yourself, Corin. Take all the time in the world to reflect upon what you see in prison.
A lot of old men in this. OF7, the final stroke.
All units, move out! Move out!
各自配置につけ敵部隊捕捉作戦準備
Sick wobs, mate.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
みんな私に続け
アーツユニットチャージ中
Well, shit.
I'll need to see proof of identity.
貫く
Yes, Scum. Understood. 射撃補助モジュール展開っと この一本ここね。
Ah, I see.
Orders, please. Bravery shall overcome evil.
みんな私に続け。
Ah, right.
みんな私に続け。
Fuck.
Orders, please.
誰一人通すものか。
この一本ここね。
貫く。承知した。
I'll need to see proof of identity. これが戦場というものね。
貫く。準備か。貫く。
Nope.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
用意実せよ。了解。私の仲間を傷つけたければまずはこの盾に許可を取って。
医療プロセス開始します。
あんたそれ隠れられてない。
It won't hurt. You'll just get a little buzz.
Mission accomplished.
You've been by my side for 15 years, but you've learned nothing. All you've managed to pick up are some unsavory tactics. What a dullard you are. Dullard? Old man, surely you didn't expect for me to be out of moves already.
What's going on? This... could it be the earthquake preceding the eruption?
Aha! Come! It's finally here. Turn into ashes along with this city. It is too late now. Even if you take control of the broadcast tower, the people will only start panicking. The volcano is about to erupt, but what can you possibly accomplish with that data of yours? I control all the escape passages. None of you are going to get away. You bloody hypocrites can't save anyone. Everything will be burned to nothingness, along with the city.
Doctor, what do we do? Get everyone to where it's safe. Doctor, should we mobilize the entirety of Rose Island?
Doctor, can you hear me? I've finished analyzing the volcano. If we act now, we can still buy more time.
Doctor, we've already determined the underlying cause of the volcano's activity. There's a good possibility that we might be able to stop the eruption.
Everyone, please stay calm and listen closely. If you follow my instructions, we will be able to delay the eruption.
We can definitely help. if it's really something within our power. Mm-hmm.
No, please, let us handle this. Cronin has been plotting this for a long time. His henchmen must be all over the city. This is a critical moment, Schwartz. Mr. Helliger, you have your own duties.
We can leave those things to the others.
But this is our mission.
Ceylon. Agreed. We're catastrophe messengers, volcanologists, and originium researchers. None of us will just sit and watch while people's lives are threatened by something predictable. What's more, there are people who would use their knowledge to deceive others and line their pockets. As a catastrophe messenger, I can't tolerate seeing people like that. I've never seen you get this serious before, but I understand. In any case, Major, allow us to aid you with the evacuation.
Very well. Schwartz, you should come too.
Ceylon said she can handle this. My lady, please be careful.
Have we finished deciding? We don't have much time. Okay, let's get going right now.
We should trust her. Besides, what she said was right. We each have our own duty to fulfill.
Yeah, they're just rushing towards their death. Even if they manage to buy an hour or two, so what? Your daughter is going to get buried along with most of the city. You won't even be able to find her body. Gah!
Sorry, I couldn't control myself. Don't worry, he's right about the threat this poses. We can't afford to endanger the citizens any longer. Please lend me your assistance.
逃れし敵あり油断大敵
OF8 Siesta Rhapsody. Is this the real life? Or is that a giant creature that assumes the role of the last boss? By no fault of its own. Sometimes that is more satisfying. That is a more satisfying conclusion than some desperate villain. Lava fountains. Spray out lava periodically, dealing massive damage to friendly units on the surrounding 8 tiles and melting down roadblocks. I see. Alright, let's try this out.
I never knew there was a cave like this on the other side of the volcano.
This used to be a natural cave, but after the extensive mining, it's turned into a deep shaft. Be prepared, everyone. We still have a long way to go once we're inside. Our actual destination is in the depths of this cave.
Even when I was back in the lab, I never imagined I'd be diving deep into a volcano during my vacation. Can you explain what's going on to me now? That phone call was way too obscure. What did she mean by there's a good chance to stop the eruption?
I think Skyfire can explain it better. Help me out here.
Provence and I came to this conclusion after exploring the volcano, and we discussed it with AG. To explain the theory, we'd first have to talk about the habitat of the originium slugs, or rather, we should call them volcanic slugs or lava slugs. Even though they look just like the normal originium slugs, these creatures feed upon the special obsidian found in this volcano. These originium slugs made their colony very close to the core of the volcano, where the lava mixes with special components to form large quantities of this obsidian. Once the people here discovered that this obsidian was special, they followed the slug's tracks to locate the source. I see. I've read about this before. People in some places take advantage of the animals' habits to locate and exploit resources.
People can always draw connections from interacting with other creatures.
The problem is that there hasn't been an eruption in a long time, and the supply of obsidian started to dwindle. Overmining doesn't just affect the industries involved, but also destroys the originium slug's natural habitat. As a result, they became increasingly restless and started to burrow more and more in search of new habitats. This is most likely the source of the abnormal internal activity within the volcano. Doing this may be effective for keeping the colony alive,
but the end result is a catastrophe for Siesta. If we don't protect the gifts from nature, then nature will instead grant us punishment. So what should we do now? If there's some method to block the volcano? We should approach it from a different perspective. We actually need to pacify the host of this abode. Let's hurry it up. We need to go deeper. It's getting hotter and hotter. It's just in front of us. Everyone, be careful. That roar, it sounds as if it's crazed. Of course, these dogs are not intelligent enough to individually explore this volcano so extensively, so there must be a queen in the colony. She is the host that we're searching for. We're supposed to find that queen out of all of these logs. What are you talking about? This volcanic originium log is powerful enough to trigger an eruption. She is the true host of this volcano. We should definitely be able to discern her from a glance. The possibilities are endless for organisms that evolve under extreme environmental conditions. You never know. These logs might be powerful enough to melt an entire defender squad. Are you saying that these tremors were caused by a single originium log? There's nothing to be afraid of. As long as I'm here, doesn't matter how much these logs may have mutated. What's that? How can this be? The lava is already coming out. No, that's a mutant originium log. Head down the cave. Roar. Roar. The temperature is rising. No originium log should be able to maintain such a high temperature. You're still calling it a slug? It's more like a moving volcano, don't you think? Well, I didn't get to draw any detailed inferences, but this is definitely beyond what I calculated for. I'm starting to miss Iggy a little. Watch out, it's getting closer to us. Roar. Roar. It can have melted through the ground. No, look at the walls, the ground. They're covered with these wave-like things. Move back. They're all lava originium blocks, enough to cause volcanic activity. I suppose this confirms our target then. As long as we can pacify it and redirect its route, the citizens should have enough time to evacuate. Hold on. How are we supposed to pacify this mini volcano? By beating it down. What else can we do? Alright, it's a video game. It's such a massive body though. What if it explodes here? Are you sure that it won't cause an eruption? Let's just ask it to go home really nicely then. I suppose we have to take it down one way or another. OF8 Siesta Rhapsody.
準備 OK じゃあ行くよ。
各自配置につけ。
Ah, I see. What are you doing here?
My speed and I hail from Victoria. みんな私に続け。
アーツユニットチャージ中。
みんな私に続け。
Benevolent shall save lives.
悪くない位置取りだね。
この一本がここね。
みんな私に続け。さてどうするかな。
ポッシュ位置につきました。
みんな私に続け。 私に続け。
Express that lump barely did their massive damage to friendly units in the surrounding 8 tiles, connecting roadblocks. There's roadblocks?
Standing by. Bravery shall overcome evil.
ここね。
みんな私に続け。 承知した。
これが戦場というものね。
貫く。 みんな私に続け。
Pompeii. Operators attacked by these grotesque beasts will suffer from immolation damage.
問題ないわ。こういう香りは好き？
みんな私に続け。メティエソラ。
ん？ここね。
悪くない位置取りだね。 用意無情の風よ。 君にできるかな。
この一本。あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
いや確かに。
うむ。
Crime scene investigation.
Okay, I don't remember. Were you going to go? Okay, he's going into the tunnel.
Yes, Scub. Understood. チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
Who? Oh. Alright, she wasn't in range of any healer.
이 힘, 당신 걱정할 것 없다.
I have a feeling the fire damage is not really going to help all that much.
問題ないわ。落ち着いて。 Standing by. Bravery shall overcome
overcome evil.
Accomplished.
There we go. Watch out. Huh. Yeah. Is it really getting weaker? I can't tell from the appearance at all. Watch out for the lava. Just how much obsidian has this thing absorbed? Roar. Poor thing. We can't afford to show it any mercy. Skyfire. Alright, I got it. Time to go all out. Well then, how do you like the taste of this? Roar. It's becoming enraged. I'll block its way. The rest of you focus on attacking. Big Tail. I finally managed to land a hit through the crack in the lava. I can't guarantee that it's going to work on something of this size. Exclamation points. We did it! It's heading the other way. Yes, the citizens are going to be safe now. I think you're celebrating a little too soon. Good grief. I can't believe a single slug would be that hard to deal with. My skirt is all ruined. It was the leader of the colony after all. If people didn't destroy their habitat in the first place, then perhaps. I'm exhausted. Let's not bring up that tiresome topic again. Me too. So tired I can barely stand. But we have to head back to Siesta. There are people waiting for us there. Oof. That's understandable. But a mature lady should also learn to get help if she's not even able to keep her balance. Thank you. Alright, let's go take our victory lap now. As we get back, there might still be some time for us to enjoy our vacation. But sooner or later, this place will. Big Tail? I'm coming. Skyfire. I know. But we should respect the city's choice. Let them handle the rest, right?
이 한 걸음 계속해서 나아가면 언젠가는 반드시.
And now, Plague, Electric Man. I would need like 8 more for Salem's Letter. OF ST5, Love of This Life. The many stories passed down over time may seem simplistic, but they may well be equal parts heartwarming and heart-wrenching. Aww. I hope this is a skin for Mia. Like an actual outfit. Doctor, I have to blame you for what happened this time. Everyone has been injured to some degree. As the leader, you're responsible for that. Gummy has already finished treating them, but it's going to sting if they get in the water. Geez, you need to show some more reservation when leading your teams. That seems to look good on you. Is that so? Miss Savage picked it up for me. I was worried that you wouldn't like it. Wait, don't you try to play that trick on me, Dr. Shapeless. We did go a little bit overboard this time. Good grief. And I have a word for Mr. Helliger as well. I explicitly told him to keep an eye on you, so why did he turn a blind eye? Till a contract is signed, Rhodes Island is not allowed to intervene in the internal affairs of an independent city-state. If we get caught up in legal repercussions, Rhodes Island will be in a very tight spot. Well, actually, I kind of already... Yes, I know. Doctor, you really did something very dangerous. Why were you fighting with Grace fans anyway? If you're an adult, you should act like one. What? No matter how much you like a band, you need to be nice to the other audience members, and you certainly can't pick up fights with them. What? Shush! No more questions. That wraps up this incident, okay? Be more careful next time, okay? Okay. Alright. Doctor, come with me. I found lots of beautiful seashells on the other side of this reef. Beaches are absolutely fascinating. Do you want to sell the seashells by the seashore? The water isn't cold. Hand holding. In this game. We are on vacation. Ah, Doctor, please don't do that. Turn it. Take this.
Dr. Shapeless, it's nice to see you. Ceylon told me many things about Rose Island, so I've been very keen on speaking with you. How about taking a walk with me?
Alright.
Thank you, Doctor of Rose Island. Had you not helped my daughter, her recklessness would have ended dismally.
That one we should be taking is Ceylon. Ceylon.
I trained Cornin myself. His instincts may be base, but he's also very capable. That is why I turned a blind eye on him all these years. However, as of the last few years, he's gone down a dangerous road, and I can no longer trust him. This time, I left Schwartz here on purpose, just to see if he's still trustworthy. The results were disappointing.
Why are you telling me of this and rerouting that conversation from your daughter?
I enjoy walking along this part of the beach. That's because my wife, Barbara, sleeps deep beneath these waves. I still remember that day. The weather was a bit warm and the sunset was splendid. She turned to me here and said, "If only we could stay here forever." In the blink of an eye, I was left behind. Doctor, turn around and take a look. Do you understand now? The city is a paradise I built for her. As for why I'm telling you this, because I can tell that you and I are the same type of person. In this world, not everything can be resolved with good. Sometimes we must get our hands dirty.
I agree, but I'm not sure. Who knows?
For me, good and bad lost their meaning a long time ago. The only things that matter to me are results and this city.
So why not tell Ceylon?
I'm not looking for understanding, Doctor. If I need my daughter's understanding, we would not have become like we are now. Besides, do you think she'd really understand if I told her?
Yes, actually.
No, she still needs a long time to understand that the world isn't as black and white as she thinks. Schwartz hopes that she will never understand, but unfortunately, I lost the ability to make that choice. Doctor, Ceylon would like to join you, so I asked Schwartz to accompany her. I am fine with it. After all, this siesta is no longer her paradise. I've seen the new geological report. Sooner or later, siesta will be consumed by the magma. We managed to postpone the day's coming, and I am grateful for the effort that you've all put forth today. Over the years, I've been looking for a solution to this matter. I have found it, but their price is almost as great. The new development zone I've been working on will become a brand new nomadic city. By the looks of things, it will become the next siesta. I am deeply attached to this place. That does not mean I can ignore the volcano that slumbers fitfully beside me. After the end of this Obsidian Festival, we will begin moving into the new nomadic city. As for Siesta, we will let her rest until the magma reclaims her.
So the Obsidian Festival.
I heard that this ocean is bounded by land. Someone told me that this isn't a real ocean. It may be wide, but it is not boundless. In that case, we will continue to follow the coast. Perhaps one day, we'll finally return to our starting point, the real starting point. However, at that time, this beautiful beach, the great Obsidian Festival, and this coastal city with its volcanic smell, the siesta that holds the memory of countless people, will be gone forever. Perhaps one day you'll be able to tell her what I've told you here today. Perhaps that day will never come. And one day, should she perhaps need my help, you can come find me.
No matter where Siesta is or what it looks like, the city will forever support her. Or rather, I should say, as long as Siestans exist, Siesta also exists. Within the hearts of young people like her are where Siesta really is. Now, seize the day and enjoy the Obsidian Festival. At least until we find another suitable location, we'll have to suspend our collaboration with Siren Records. I have a lot of things to discuss with them. Schwartz seems to have something to tell you. She's over there. If I keep talking for much longer, she won't have anything to say. You should hear it from her.
Sir.
Don't mind me. This is between you, youngster.
Hello. Hey there, stranger. Hello to you too, stranger. Actually, I wasn't really going to say anything special. At first, I was going to give you a good beating. Miss Sailor never have been subjected to such danger. But I have to thank you as well. Without your help, we may never have been able to clear up our misunderstanding. Truthfully, I did not want her getting involved with these things, but perhaps you were right. She has her own ideas and her own responsibilities. You should let her make her own decisions. Thank you. Were it not for you, everything I love would have been destroyed by the volcano. I am in your debt.
Doctor!
Oh hey, Schwartz. What are you doing here?
My lady?
Perfect timing. I have something important to announce. I'm going to submit my resume to Rhodes Island.
Exclamation point.
Question mark? I've already knew this. As I said, I'm interested in joining your company. It's not easy to get in. Heh, I already asked Miss AG and Miss Skyfire about it. They said I have their recommendations. After seeing your abilities throughout this whole situation, I've come to this decision after careful deliberation.
But Rhodes Island's not a simple drug company.
That's why I want you to come with me. By the way, my father already approved of it.
I know. If that's what you desire, my lady.
So, Doctor, we're going to be colleagues from now on. Come on, Doctor. The experiment is about to start. Ah, fine. Forget it. Schwartz, go drag the doctor over here.
Your voice is loud enough to crack the ceiling, my lady. I'm sure the doctor has heard it. Doctor, I don't know what you're waiting for, but in times like these, Miss Ceylon won't care what we're thinking. It would behoove you to walk over there yourself. It'd be a bit unsightly if you really wanted me to carry you over. Yeah, keep an eye on her. Very well. Please wait a moment, my lady. We'll be there shortly. Let's go, Doctor. And one more. At least one more. Ah, fuck, I haven't checked if there's more in the EX. I can check later. Give me one moment. Yeah. OF ST6 Seaside Serendipity. Look closely. What is it that stands in front of you? Hello? Excuse me? Is anyone home? There's no way you'll be refusing to pick up again, right? Hello? Ah, oh, there. There you are. Hey, finally got through. Ah, the boy. You should have made it over there already, yeah? How's siesta? Get a load of this. Doctor said it's so hot over there, people sometimes pass out on the streets. Then they get woken up later with free beer. Is that true? Ah, by the way, which celebrities did they book for the music festival this time? Is the Emperor gonna be there? Oh, have you seen anyone from Alive Until Sunset? I play their songs as my background music. Oh, listen to this one.
If you have something to say, spit it out already. Otherwise, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold up. Come on, bro, don't be like that. I do have something to tell you, so don't hang up, man.
If you wanted to come that badly, why aren't you here?
'Cause I can't, man. You think I wanted to stay behind? Since all you guys went, someone had to stay behind on the ship. Plus, I also had some internal stuff to deal with. You know, the Gavial, sheep.
Stop. Don't tell me about your missions.
It's nothing classified, but still. There is that thing that's rather...
If it's important, get to the point. 30 words or less.
Not cool, bro. Has anyone ever told you you can be a real wet blanket at times?
Nope.
Poor chap. Must all be too afraid to tell you the truth.
I'm hanging up.
Fine, fine. Cut to the chase. Source isn't that reliable, but there might be some trouble at this music festival. But since I know you don't really care about that, please ask for an autograph if you happen to bump into anyone from Alive Until Sunset. Big thanks in advance.
At all.
Yeah.
That was 45 words. You went over by 50%. And if you blast music at that volume in the office, the engineering department will be there to smash your stereo within 10 seconds.
Huh? Wait a sec. Did you need something disturbing the work environment? What are you talking about? My bad. Ignore what I just said. Seriously, it's my fault. Please stop.
How much does this guy like that band? I can almost recite the lyrics myself.
The scenery out here is amazing, but really it's hot and humid. I can practically wring out my wet tail. Oh yeah, I would not like to have fur in this weather. Temperature here in Siesta seems to be even higher than I expected, which is weird. Hey Skyfire, don't you think so too? Considering the way we're dressed, it'd be stranger not to be hot. Good point. Everyone's too dressed up anyway. Someone might seriously get a heat stroke like this. Let's get changed already. Besides, I heard we might have a chance to head down to the beach, so I brought a swimsuit. Hold up, not yet. Weren't we going to go to the base of the volcano? You'll have to wait until we get back first. Well, let's hurry up and get it over with then. Want to kick back and relax on the beach too, you know? Not every day we get a chance like this.
The beach and the ocean. It doesn't smell like the sea here.
Crowd cheering. Phew, how many songs was that? We still have another performance tonight. Don't get all excited and blow your energy this early. No clue, but I'm still having a good time. Frost, you too, right? Oh, like it matters? Nothing's going to burn us out? Huh, yeah, I guess that's true. Alrighty then, before night comes, let's party hard!
Is the band that guy was crazy about? They seemed like a real noisy bunch. Also, something's weird about them. Can't put my finger on it though. Is it because of the song? What exactly is this familiar feeling?
Have you found the young miss? Hurry up! After them! They couldn't have gotten far. This way! We have to bring her back! Hey, stop squeezing! How rude!
What the hell stepped on my foot?
Who cares about those people? It's time for the next song! Woo! First song of their album, Deep Color in the Sea!
Huh? Just now, what were those people looking for? Based on the way they're dressed, they're no ordinary group of civilians.
Excuse me, sorry, let me through, please. Phew! Finally made it out.
What's the hurry?
Yeah! Who are you? Oh, it's Thorns. Don't scare me like that. Anyway, since you're here, does that mean you're also a fan of Alive Until Sunset? Right, I just remembered. You're also an
Kyrian fan. Feels like every eager I've met has some special connection with them. The sea they sing about is so much more beautiful and intense than the waves of Siesta. Ah, crap, that's not what I'm supposed to be talking about. The doctor and the others seem to be in a bit of a pickle, so I'm on my way to help out. Since you're already here, don't just stand around, let's go help out. There's no need for me to go. Huh? Why is that? They have the old geezer from Horses with them this time. They'll be fine. That came out wrong. Rather, I did not receive any direct communication, which means that my presence is not required. I fully expect that the doctor has a level of control over the situation. A commander of that caliber would never do anything to endanger our operators. Until I've received specific instructions, there's no need for me to participate in your operation. Don't underestimate the doctor and rush on your own arbitrary decisions. You may end up causing more harm than good. That's what I've inferred. There are any issues? None. None at all. But I did figure something out. Huh? You and I, we definitely aren't getting along. Imagine having to think that much every time everyone asks you something. Oops, I don't even know why I'm talking to you. Doctor asked for my help, so not yours, right? Alright, you just sit here and keep enjoying the show. Have somewhere to be. What's with her tone? I don't get it. Hey, Riddle. Hope you're having a good night. I think I'm nearing the end of the Siesta side story. I was going to do main story, but it turns out I need to have Ami upgraded and I didn't, so we're doing a side story today. You heard? There's a barbecue stall in the food court by the beach. They're having a half-off deal, and the line's snaking all the way out to the street. That's about it. Wanna see what the hype's all about? Barbecue? In this weather? It's way too hot. I think I'll pass. Hey, don't be like that. Is there anything better for the fiery atmosphere of this music festival than some barbecue on the hot beach next to a raging charcoal fire? I don't know why that doesn't sound like as bad of an idea as it should. Like, I should be really off put by that, but somehow I'm kind of craving barbecue right now. With so many people lined up, I bet the flavor's out of this world. Be a shame not to give it a try. We're on vacation. We came all the way out here. Come on, my treat. You're talking just about my aunts and uncles, but fine. Since you're so worked up about this, let's go check it out. Huh? What's that sound over there? What did y'all say? Ah, thought I missed it to the fight. Yeah, no, that's probably gonna be until next week. I'm gonna have to farm materials throughout the week to upgrade Amiya. But yeah, nothing missed so far. Come on, louder! I can't hear you! One more song! Encore! Looks like they set up a temporary stage. Not sure which band is performing on the street though. Don't you think that's much more interesting than some barbecue? Look at all the people there. What if that's some famous musician? Strictly speaking, you don't need Amiya for it, but I would recommend using it. No, I do need Amiya for it. It literally doesn't let me do the fight if I don't have Amiya in the party. So, I kind of do need her. Hey, who hit me? Watch out. Oh, thank you. Really? Yep. Didn't know that. Yeah, no, the start fight button is grayed out, and if I click it, it's like, hey, you need to have Amiya upgrade 2. And yeah, I think you just need to have Amiya upgrade 2, and she needs to be on the squad. But yeah. Whoa, that's rad. They're way too awesome. I've never heard this band before. The scene here is even better than I imagined. I knew I made the right call. Enjoying some good music is way better than barbecue in the middle of the summer. I don't know when they're releasing their next album, but I'll definitely buy it. I see how it is. You're just not into barbecue. You only now realize.
Alright, let's drop it. By the way, where's your purse? Huh? I could have sworn I had it with me. Son of a bitch, I got pickpocketed. You looking for this? Ah! What have you done? How could you just strike me like that? Ah, my arm! Stop your sniveling. It's not broken. Hate noise. Should I shut you up some other way? Here. Oh, my purse. 2 watches, 4 wallets, and a woman's bracelet. Seems that being immersed in music can indeed cause one to let their guard down. Everyone's alike in that regard. Must have been quite easy to get your hands on these things. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the gall to do it again and again. What are you talking about? These are mine. They belong to me. Rubbish. Your slipshod lie is an utter waste of my time. Yeah, that clearly is my purse. Huh? There really are thieves running around. Maybe those black suits back there were chasing after thieves. Black suits. They're not so well intentioned. Make sure to hold on to your things. If there's nothing else, I need to bring this one to his other victims. What are you talking about? What victims? Let me go right now or I'm reporting you to... Silence. Ah! Mister, of course, we believe you're right, but how do you know where the other victims are? How could you find them? People like these often wait in places where crowds gather, specifically target foreign tourists before making off with their ill-gotten gains. This is a repeat offender. I made sure of this when I saw him strike the second time. Then I followed him for 5 blocks to find his group's hideout. What? Don't act so surprised. You'll be able to see the others soon, at the police station. The one with the scar is your leader, right? He was pretty capable. Took me a bit of time. You even caught old Tom? Should have said so earlier. Alright, you're that capable, I give up this time. Huh, you've been caught. You're still talking big? Since this is our city, what the hell you know? So what if I'm caught? Just gonna get locked up for a bit. You piece of... Forget it. It's nothing worth saying to someone like you. Hey, mister. Really can't thank you enough. Nah, don't worry about it. Ah, wait up. Where are you going? Huh? I don't need any reward. I was simply on the way to help my friend sort out some trouble. Just took a little detour. Don't say that. Let me show you some appreciation. Besides, you're pretty cute. Wanna get barbecue together? I heard there's a stall with a line around the block. The food's supposed to be amazing. Since we're on vacation anyway, how about heading down together to give it a try? I'll treat you. What the fuck? Right in front of me? Didn't you just say you were not into barbecue? That was a totally different situation though. I'm gonna go. That should wrap it up for this batch of customers. Do we still have time? You do barbecue? Also, fire's starting to die down. I need to add more charcoal. I got you! Watch this! This is the barbecue stall everyone's been talking about? Huh, must say. This does look quite promising. What charcoal you're using? Huh? Wait up! Who the hell are you? Stop messing with my stuff! Hold up. That weapon of yours. I swear I've seen it before. Let me think. Hey! No hints. I know I've seen you somewhere before. Aren't you the one following the doctor around a while ago? Ah, no, that's not right. That guy doesn't look like you. Except he was wearing a black cloak, and his sword wasn't that long. I got it. You're the guy who was running circles around the deck yelling his head off, right? I knew it. I'm sure of it. The one time that mean lady from Yan ran out screaming out those bad words, she was scolding you, wasn't she? Ifrit, the one running around was Mr. Elysium. I actually remember what he was yelling. I'm the one who drank your smoothie. Miss Lacey was upset with him because she left the smoothie in the refrigerator. Then why was he yelling something like that then? That makes no sense. You're gonna do something bad, why shout it out to everyone? And how did you find out anyway, big ears? Because he and I,
were betting on whether the next operator to pass would be male or female, and he lost. I was the one who passed by.
The hell? Am I getting treated like a kid?
Sorry to interrupt, but your meat's about to burn. Had you turned it over 36 seconds ago, you might have still been able to achieve a medium well state. If you turn up the heat now, you could still have a chance to save the flavor. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the charcoal you just added to the stove is damp, and within the next 10 seconds there is a 73% probability that it will explode. Considering the current state of smoke in the attendance sparks, I'd have to increase the probability to 10 percentage points.
Damn it! Why does this old busted old stove just decided to explode? Can't you control it a little better? I barely gave it any heat at all.
Sorry, it's my fault. Shouldn't have tried to do that after all. Thought it'd be fine if I just helped grill something.
Huh? Nah, you didn't do anything wrong.
I'm very sorry, Ifrit. Mr. Thorns, and all of our guests here as well. I will compensate you for your losses. I'm not going to hold you back anymore, Ifrit. It's all you now. In other words, you're quitting? Just giving up? No, it's not that I'm giving up. I just don't want to cause any more trouble. This wouldn't be the first time, or the second. It's the same as when I was on the ship. Every time I enter the kitchen, there's always some kind of accident. Every time, without fail. Then try again. Eh?
There's something you don't know. Go learn it. If you fail once, fail a second time. Fail a second time, fail a third time. Now that you know the cause of the accident, avoid it next time. Compensation is unnecessary. Accidental explosions of this magnitude occur all the time and are insubstantial.
Ifrit,
How long you gonna slack off?
Huh?
I said, how long you gonna slack off? Come on, damn it. All this. When I get the stove set up again. Stop gawking and get back to work already. You're the one who ran over here asking to help out, so don't you dare think of slinking off. Hurry up. Once it's done, you grill the next batch of meat. I'll change the charcoal.
Me? Are you sure?
Got a problem? Nobody ever said you can't. Or did you decide that yourself? What a pain. This box is buried so damn deep in the sand and it's so heavy you can't even dig it out. Hey, where's the pepper? Why the hell is there no more pepper? This is pissing me off.
Excuse me, I've heard some delicious barbecues being sold here. Would you happen to know where that is? Oh, it's Ifrit and Cutter.
Oh, it's Narnia. What are you two doing? Do you require my assistance? Oh, perfect timing. Come. We could use the help. I really need to dig this out. Very well. There we go. I always thought you were only good for playing with sand, but it turns out you're pretty handy.
Ifrit, that's rude. You're always misunderstood because you say things like that.
Huh? Who cares what other people think about me?
Is Ifrit not offering me words of praise? Huh? Is she not? Ifrit sometimes calls people dumbasses, but I understand this is also a compliment.
You dumbass! Think before you open your big mouth.
Ah, she jumped up. Right. And if you wish to play in the sand, I heard Dr. Gaviel is about to plan a trip back home, so you should be able to go play with her. If I remember properly, there is sand near her house.
Who the hell wants to play in the sand? I'm not some kid.
Really? I would very much like to go. How lucky. I'm also a bit homesick, but I cannot return until I finish my journey.
Homesick? I don't know what that's like. As long as I'm with Silence and Saria, anywhere is home. Is Rhode Island not good enough?
I think our situations are a bit different, but if it is fine with it, then maybe I should be as well.
What's the difference then? Explain it so I can understand.
Let me think. For me, I often dream of my home, of a shaking golden cradle, of my mother's dry and rough hand touching my cheek. This may be nothing more than sand, and it might not be very comforting at all, but in my dreams, there is still something nostalgic about it. It is a place to which I must ultimately return, no matter where I go. Huh? Was that clear enough of an explanation? How did we start talking about this? Alright, let's cut the chatter. I'll rebuild the stove rack, so you'll need to prepare the new charcoal fire, Ifrit. At least thanks to Mr. Thorns, we now know what to look out for. You're right. Let's stop thinking about stuff and get back to work. Oh, that guy's name is Thorns? You'd never guess it from his looks. He's actually a pretty nice guy. Yes, Mr. Thorns is a very good and kind-hearted person. Kind-hearted? That's a weird way to put it. It's true. I just saw him stop a group of people who were going to harass the doctor. Vigna told me those people were trying to stir up trouble, but she also said there's nobody on the other side capable of fighting, so we have nothing to worry about. I was going to go help, but it seems like that won't be needed. Oh, that's right. Mr. Thorns also got a thief. Huh? He always has that nasty arrogant look on his face, but he actually does stuff like that. Like, he helps people for fun? Wow. I thought he was the kind of person that I'd never get along with, but it turns out I was jumping to conclusions. Yeah! It's best to make sure that the person you're discussing with is not within earshot before speaking so loudly. Ah! Why are you still here? I just got back. Here, Pepper. Oh! I'll be going. No need to thank me. Who the hell would thank you anyway? Ugh, what a weirdo. He may be strange, but he truly is a good person, no? The sea. That's not quite right. Compared to the sea, this is too humane. Other than the slightly salinity of the water, what else tastes of the sea? Hey. Hey, I know you're there. Hey, speak. You've been standing behind me for quite some time now. No way! How'd you catch me? You must be pretty awesome to be able to sniff me out. So, what'd you think of the view? Not bad, huh? The singer from that band. What are you doing here? Huh? You know who I am? Are you a fan? Want my autograph? Not really. Don't change the subject. Oh, that's too bad then. Want a CD? No thanks. I'm just joking. Who just keeps CDs on them anyway? Has anyone ever told you you're kind of a wet blanket? Yes. Listen, you're not a wet blanket. You just don't care. I'm here to appreciate the ocean. The songstress gazes out toward the sky meets the sea. Her hair sways in the sea breeze, taking on the shape of the waves. But this is no ocean. Siesta's beach is beautiful. The more beautiful it is, the more I'm convinced it's not like the sea at all. The place we come from is nothing like this at all. People who come here to see the ocean will definitely feel cheated. Do you ever miss home, mister? Songstress, what are you actually here for? You still don't get it? Don't dwell on it too much. I'm just shooting up from the hip here. I say whatever's on my mind. It's a bad habit I can't kick. Don't avoid the question. You're an eager. That I am. But also, I am not. I really dislike when people speak in riddles. How about you ask me directly then? What? Weren't you going to ask me something? This is a really special opportunity, you know? A weirdo. Wasting my time. Didn't we all came here to waste some time? Being able to treat yourself and waste time is what I call a good life. If you're out there just trying to survive, you don't get a chance to waste anything. Maybe you're right. See? You want my autograph? Give in already, huh? Here, just let me grab something to write on, like this poster. The pink-haired eager scribbled swiftly on the poster. Eager, eager, ear. It's probably pronounced air. Here, my autograph. Hey. It's a reward for talking with me, okay? It's not every day I meet someone like me. From the old country, in the outside world. No, you're wrong. I'm not like you. Thorns opens his eyes wide and looks directly into the singer's pupils. The singer blinks, her gaze following Thorn's hand as it slowly crawls towards the hilt of his sword. You didn't even try to hide it. You aren't a big fan of our songs, I know that. But I'll still give you my autograph. Why? Because you like to dance. There's no way someone who likes to dance could be a bad person. That sounds utterly stupid. Don't be like that. It's just something I learned from a whole bunch of people. We've all spent a long time in this patch of dirt, and we've also learned a lot. You didn't grow up in the sea, did you? You're much more at home bouncing around on land than you would be in the water. But you've never known his gentle side. Oh, you're not going to miss home. Iberia is my only home. So, the ocean is not your home. You have no feelings for it. No. I've drunk from it. I didn't swim in the lake. My ancestors went to Iberia, but they could not bear to part from the sea. I do have feelings for it, but at the same time, I fear it. Yeah, I thought so. I've heard the ripples of your falling tears, your darkest nightmares, your deepest fears, your heart cracked into petals of blood. What's that song? Nothing special, just something that came to mind. But I think you're right, mister. I think you ought to be afraid of it. Of course. In the distance, the loudspeakers of Siesta begin to replay the songs from the main event of the music festival, and a familiar tune fills the air. Elysium has been humming this song every day for 2 weeks now. The song seems to be one of the masterpieces from the band the singer belongs to. And now, the singer. The disguise fell off when I remembered the scar you left me is the pain you forgot. To chase after your shadow is to chase after naught, with thunderous voices that rise and call your name, and when they catch your scent, tell the men to hear your shame. Of course, whether or not you fear it, it will come for you. It is here. Let's go. Don't look back.
Huh?
What are you talking about? What is that? What is that standing on the water? The fractured sunset casts faintly mottled shadows upon the water, pulling back the tide in great waves. The sound of the world is the sound of breathing, is the sound of the ocean, which you listen to without speaking or singing or breathing. A moment passes, 2 moments pass, until dozens and hundreds of years pass in silence. It gazes into you. Its eyes bore into yours, yearning to slowly crawl in through your wounds. You are awake as it pulls you into its embrace, and you sink into its blood and shadow and sun, and hear its eyeless and soundless and lifeless shadow, as tranquil as a shining star. Under the surface, there's a waterway that connects to the ocean. It isn't strange that it gives off some ocean vibes. Hey, mister, wake up. Snap out of it already. I couldn't hypnotize you with my song. That makes me a bit jealous. You're the one who should go. Ah, that couldn't be, yeah? Look, you know that. It's not something that should be here. If you go now, you won't die. I know, but Aren't you the one who's supposed to leave right now?
You have a death wish?
Listen to me carefully.
Ear. Ager. Eager. Ear. Erbigerd.
Don't be scared. It shouldn't be surprising that the ocean knows our names.
No. It's not awe.
And what's your deal then? Hey, are you having trouble breathing? Sober up a bit, mister. Nothing can deprive you of the right to breathe on this land. Free yourself. Hurry.
I fled my homeland. I abandoned my cradle. I've forgotten its stories, but I know how it feels. I believe what I've heard whispered in legend, even in shallow dreams. I felt the bite of swords rendering their bodies. Can I slay the sea itself? I am homesick. Rather, I've imagined it before, but I've never actually seen home. We Iberians have long left the depths of the abyss, but I cannot escape from it. None of us can escape from it. I want to kill it. Is this a hallucination?
Nope, but you can't fight it.
You seem quite knowledgeable about these.
Is this really the time to be having that discussion? I told you, you should leave now. Hey, are you trembling?
Maybe I'm getting a bit excited. Stay if you want. You said I like dancing. What about you then? Songstress, do you also like to dance? Thin sound of bones and flesh and viscera being crushed together. A big sickening sound.
I love it. Seems like you don't plan to leave then. So, Mr. Air, are you confident you can survive?
Yes.
Will you show me then? I want to see the dance you're about to dance. One that will paint the sea red. Yes. Flourish the sword that weaves with your bounding steps. Spin, pirouette, and glide across the ocean's surface. Whether you are torn apart or you tear it apart, the beginning or end of your story.
You know, the way you talk is really annoying.
I don't know. I think it's perfectly fine. So, will you show me your performance, Mr. Air? Look at that autograph. Look at this autograph I just gave you. Just let me know, okay?
As long as you're not afraid, be my guest. It's good to have an audience, no matter who you might be. Huh? I feel like I should be set here. I'd be honored.
That's not much of a line. But anyway, you have to live on, mister. I can tell you really care about this, so you have to live on and don't die.
I don't plan to die. There's a friend who wants your autograph. I have to stay alive to bring it back.
Back to Iberia?
No. They've mentioned Iberia. I've also mentioned the sea that my ancestors could not live without. But perhaps my home is no longer in either of these places. What the fuck was that? Ugh. Well, much as I'd like to try that out, I am once again exhausted. That went on for all of this some time. I do apologize for people who may have shown up late, but I think that's gonna be it for me for today. We're gonna keep going with Arknights next week. Hopefully I'll have Ami upgraded by then. In the meantime, we're gonna keep going with Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms on Saturday. And I'll see if I do something different on Monday. I might go back to This Is Interesting, or I might try something different. Still not decided on that. But anyway, like I said, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, and have a good one.